Hello, everybody. We got big news coming, so hang in there with us just a second. Hello, everyone. Hey, Mark.
Hey Dave, how we doing today?
We got big news.
Yeah, all recovered from yesterday?
Well, I don't guess I sleep much anymore. I can't help it. It's just, one thing happens and all of a sudden something else happens. Boy, we got big news going. If you look at this radar, you see that blue outline?
Yep.
You know what that is?
Yes, I do.
Winter
That is
storm
a
watch has
storm
been
watch.
issued for the entire area, including parts of Tennessee. I don't see it much in northwestern Tennessee, but I can tell you that, yeah, I'm still eating cough drops. Sorry, Cora. They could tell I was doing it. Can everybody hear me okay, I guess?
You're loud and clear here. I
Okay.
hope everyone can hear me too.
Yeah, you sound good. Okay, so anyway,
Excellent.
we have a winter storm watch. It was just issued by National Weather Service a little while ago. In fact, I was on the phone with them giving my snow accumulation reports whenever they issued it. And so it took us a few minutes to get everything on and going. But anyway, we are under a winter storm watch. This will be for the storm coming in Tuesday afternoon into Wednesday. It's going to be a big one, folks. You might notice also we up here above me, we have our road crew out. We're going to take a look at the roads. Amy and Shane are at it again, and boy, it is going crazy. We had a heck of a day yesterday with all kinds of things: tornadoes, severe thunderstorms, flooding, rains, and then the snow came in. I got about 2.2 inches at my place, about a couple of miles north of Hopkinsville. Of
Yeah,
course, I'm
I
up
got
on a
1.5 in mine, which is on the northeast side of Hopkinsville
okay.
itself.
I actually
Looked
made some
like
snow cream this morning, but I ate too much of
that
it.
was
Oh
a
my
wet
gosh.
snow, though.
Yeah, but it
It was
did
kind of a
so
wet
good.
snow.
It tasted good. So anyway, yeah, Amanda Patterson, we almost had all four seasons in 24 hours, and she's absolutely right.
Hmm.
Excuse me just a minute. I'm trying to get this cough drop down.
Yeah,
Uh,
as the old saying goes, Mother Nature says that, and Kentucky says, "Hold my beer."
hmm um, so anyway, uh, the snow was not a surprise. If anybody had been watching our channel, they knew that this was coming, and we knew that it would be around 1 or 2 inches. I didn't think they would be quite 2 inches, but hey, I also had a suspicion it would overperform, and which it did. I'm going to turn these bells down just a tad.
Yeah,
Um,
Graves County. I don't know if we go over quite that far. Let me-
yeah, it's in that Mayfield or Murray or no, wait a minute,
Yeah, it should
Mayfield.
be. Yeah, they're still under flood warning this morning
Hmm
over that way, west of the lakes.
Yeah, so here's Mayfield right here. Wait a minute, why am I not seeing my mouse over there? Well, okay,
There you go.
yeah, there's Mayfield right there, and so I can tell you that everybody's going to get in on the action. You're going to get your big
Hmm.
snow before spring comes. Anybody was saying that? Yeah, you're going to get it. Uh, hey, Mermaid Cakes 88. There's Jessica. I knew she would be here, and we have a lot of people on watching us right now, Mark. So let's give. Have you had a chance to look at the forecast? I know a lot of this has developed just in the last little bit.
Well, I did look at the 12Z GFS this morning, and it still shows the snow coming. It shows us getting around 9 inches here in Christian County,
And
but the snow totals are just high to the west of us and a little bit less down toward northern Tennessee and Nashville, but everybody's going to get in on the snow.
Yeah, in fact, I was on the phone with the Weather Service when they issued that watch and said that's what he told me. He said 9 inches for our area. Of course, it could vary a little bit. And that's what he said, but this is going to be a big one. So looks like everybody better get ready. Um, I got to tell you, I hate to say it. I hope I've got all my milk and bread because this is going to be a milk and bread alert for sure.
Mm-hmm.
You know. So I hope the
Absolutely.
store's ready. I've got to call the general people that call me whenever we have something like this. And yeah, I turned it down a little bit. Is it still too loud or too low? Let me bring it up a little more. Okay, is that better?
Yeah.
Well,
49 inches, Rockets, 49 inches is pretty solid. All the models are showing between 7 to 9 inches for here for Christian County. Higher amounts to the northwest of us, just a slight bit less down as we go down to the Kentucky-Tennessee border. But they're calling for snow at least 2 to 4 inches all the way down in the Nashville area.
yeah, Nashville's going to get on this too. It's not going to be like it usually is, just a little bit here, a little bit there. This is going to be a dumper. It's going to dump on us big time, and but it's going to be a winter wonderland. It's going to be snow cream making time. So let's see here. Yeah, I think that I do think those totals, snowfall totals, could go up, but hey, I'm happy with where they are right now. If we get that much, it will have our hands full. So
Yeah.
anyway, let's see here.
Now, the interesting thing for me, anyway, is Monday and Tuesday this week, the students here in Christian County, Kentucky, are out of school.
Yeah,
They're out for a teacher's professional day and just, a random day. So Monday and Tuesday, they're out. When they get ready to go back to school Wednesday, they probably won't go.
Crystal Eden says, how many inches for Southern Muhlenberg? It's going to be pretty close, pretty general all the way around. Crystal, I think that you're still looking at a significant snowfall, probably 8 or 9 inches anyway. And same thing with
Yeah.
Hopkins County, Jenny Stewart. And hey, Dave, he says hello to everyone. And then Psycho with CPU, it's going to stick around for most of the week as well with it being so bitterly cold. And he's absolutely right. You know, the other thing that's going to happen
Absolutely.
is that with snowpack, Mark, we end up getting much colder temperatures. It could drop down
Yeah.
to below zero.
Refrigeration effects. So, yeah, they'll be, especially in the low areas where
Yep.
the air kind of settles in on top of that snowpack.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we could definitely get down close to zero, if not below.
So, Jessica, I knew you'd be excited. And let's see here. There was Rebecca Val. Where are you at? I know you're here too. So she was on. I thought I saw her name on there a minute ago. Another one of my snow-loving friends. But how much for Lewisburg? I'm gonna be honest with you. If you're anywhere in this Western Kentucky area under the blue, everybody in the blue are looking at least 4 inches.
Mm-hmm.
With higher stuff coming. I'm going to have to take a drink. Mark, talk to him a minute.
Yeah. What the actual winter storm watch for that whole area in the blue there says is heavy snow possible, local or total snow accumulations between 4 and 9 inches possible. Where portions of southern Illinois, southwest Indiana, western Kentucky, and southeast Missouri. From Tuesday morning, it'll start over there in Missouri Tuesday morning. It won't get to us till Tuesday afternoon,
Right.
Tuesday evening. But from Tuesday morning through Wednesday morning, roads, especially bridges and overpasses, will likely become slick and hazardous. Travel could become very difficult. The hazardous conditions could impact the Tuesday morning, Tuesday evening, and Wednesday morning commutes. Dangerous cold temperatures will follow after the snow ends. Low temperatures in the teens Wednesday morning, and single digits Thursday morning will cause wind chills to drop below zero. The greatest impacts from the extreme cold will occur Thursday morning.
Larry Ross, what blue? I'm talking about these blue outlines that you see around these counties. That is the signifies that those are under the winter storm watch. So that's what that's about. I could fill in, but I don't really want to mess up the screen too much because you can overdo it a little bit. Yeah, she wants to know. Let's see, Chrissy Robles, can you silence the like notification that's popping up? I'm going to see if I can't do that. It does seem like it's mighty, mighty annoying. Let me see if this will do it.
And just a bit loud, I guess. Yeah. Shane's calling you, Dave.
Go ahead, Shane.
Turn that one back up. Turn the second one down. You're turning your mic down, not the audio or the notifications.
Okay, let's try this then.
All right, whoa, right there.
All right. That ought to make things a lot better. So I was turning down my mic instead of the other one, so that's why my audio is sounding lower. So, okay. So now I think that, well, I don't know. That's still pretty loud. Let me drop it back a little more.
Scroll to the very bottom, the one that says atmospheric. You turn it down and not the desktop audio.
Okay. All righty.
How far north? Well, you can see right there, this watch area encompasses just about the entire area of Kentucky on the western part. Let me look at something here and I'll be able to tell you where the
Yeah, I think maybe I got that right. Let's try it again here.
oh, your volume went way down, Dave.
Mine did?
Yeah.
Yeah, that very top one, that's your mic. Turn it back up.
All right. I keep
Okay.
hitting now.
Leave those two alone.
Okay. Got it.
Turn the second one back up. Now, scroll all the way down the bottom of that list.
That second
I think
one's
it's
still
something like that.
the second one's still loud, but I see atmosphere.
Right. The second one is like my audio and Mark's audio.
Okay.
That one there should be good. Scroll back up and turn the desktop back up some. Otherwise, it's not going to transmit like my audio and Mark's as much.
Desktop audio is coming up.
Yeah. That should be good right there.
All right. Yeah, there's
Now,
still.
it could still be loud on your end, but not as loud on their end.
Okay, so is it still too loud for you guys out there in the field? Hang on till another one pops up. And what about that one? Did you hear, was it low, too loud, or just right?
Yeah.
Okay,
The
Angela.
winter storm warning seems to encompass all of the area from out in the middle of Kansas all the way through to the eastern part of Kentucky and all the way into southern Indiana. Beyond that, to the north, is a winter weather advisory that seems to encompass everything from up in upstate New York all the way down. And there's winter storm warnings already in effect for central Missouri out ahead of this.
Shane, that is still a little too loud for the way everybody's talking.
Okay. Under sources, go to alert box.
I see alert count 2, then just alerts. Oh, I see alert.
It says alert box.
Okay, I
Don't
see.
click it.
Okay.
Is there an audio adjustment on that?
Not that I see. Oh, wait a minute. No, it says global alert delay. Is that what we're talking about?
Oh, it should be like a slider.
Okay, there is not one on that.
Okay, close back out of it.
Okay. Any other ideas?
Okay, am I a little bit better now? Rockets? Turn my mic
Now
down
let's
just
turn
a
the desktop down just a little.
All right, turn the desktop down. All right, Mark.
Yeah, try that.
Okay,
Now,
Mark.
how's that? Rocket says, yep, you're good. Just right. All right, excellent.
Okay. Doggone those things right there. Absolutely. I could just mute the whole thing, I guess. That would be the mute right here underneath the on the mini feed. Shane, did I turn you all the way down?
No, that should be it. Mute it right there where you're at. To the right. To the right.
Okay, I'm just
Oh,
trying
to the right.
Uno momento, senor.
Right there.
He is so smart. He can see me from out there. Oh, wait a minute. Let's do it again. Okay, now it's muted. Yes.
Yay.
I do appreciate everybody hitting like on that. That does count for us, and I appreciate that a lot. So
Yeah.
don't stop liking.
We
just
will
because
still
of
see those pop up, but
Yeah.
we won't have all the sound from
That's
them.
true. So somebody hit like right now so I can see if it does everything like it's supposed to do. There it is. Okay. Thank you, Kay Lester. Very good. So now we still see you. You just don't hear the noise as much now. So we're good. Okay.
Yay.
Now, let's see here. But the question about Clarksville, Nashville, Clarksville's going to get about as much as we do here in Hopkinsville. And then as we go further south, I think those amounts will go down some. But even then, if you're under a winter storm watch, the criteria is 2 to 4 inches. Now, they tell me that we're going to go probably under a winter storm warning at some point, probably Tuesday morning, if I had to guess, maybe as early as Monday. But right now, this is what we're looking at. So, yeah. And then what will happen if we're under that, then that will be, everything will be outlined in pink. It'll say winter storm warning. So like these counties over here are under a winter storm warning now. But then if you're outlined in blue, this is what it looks like. It doesn't expire for 13 hours and 23 minutes, which means probably in about 13 hours, it's going to be upgraded to a winter storm warning.
Probably so.
Yeah. Okay, so let's talk about some of our friends out here watching us. I want to go here and let's take Shane and them. I see they've got some water there. Let me get them over on. There we are. Where in the world y'all at?
Hey, Dave, we are off of Cox Mill Road
Okay.
on the countryside of it, not the city side.
Okay.
But this is Huffman Mill Road.
Huffman Mill. Okay.
There is signs up that says the road is closed, but we were able to get around them and get this view for you.
Okay. Yeah, I could see why it would be closed. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say.
Looks like it right. That's a boat ramp, right?
Pretty much. That's what it looks like. Pretty good fishing out there, I bet.
Yeah.
That's the poster child for turn around, don't drown.
Correct.
Yes.
Susan Hawkinson Davenport, she's asking about Bowling Green. That's issued by the National Weather Service out of Louisville, but yes, they're under winter storm watch there as well. In fact, let me see if there's a different expiration on it. Yeah, it expires in 8 hours and 22 minutes, so that may be, you may be upgraded before the rest of us.
I'll be out of work on starter.
What do you say?
Sorry, I forgot mute.
Oh, I'm glad it wasn't nothing. Never mind. Okay, so good afternoon, everybody. And then, of course, Amy and Shane are out doing our road reports because I know a lot of you didn't know what the road conditions were like. So I can tell you that a lot of them are still underwater. They're getting better, but the thing of it is that the snow has changed things a little bit. Right now, it's warm enough. Mark, what is the temperature out there now on the average?
Let me look. By the way, anybody who's interested, our total rain amounts through West Kentucky here were in the 6.2 to 6.5 inch range.
Okay.
And current air temperature, it is a balmy 28.4 here at Christian County. Most of the area is between 28 and 30 degrees.
Wow.
So it's already starting to drop below freezing.
Yeah.
And all these wet spots you see on the road that they're seeing there, it drops below freezing and drops pretty quick. Those are going to be icy spots come the morning.
Yeah. So we're looking at this is going to be a significant storm. If you think the rainstorm is bad, well, you get a load of this snowstorm because it's going to be a doozy. I would suggest that you've got about 2 days. You got today and you got tomorrow and part of Tuesday to get prepared. I know there won't be any milk or bread left on the shelves and probably no eggs and probably no toilet paper. But, hey, the thing of it is, the last time this happened, I went to Walmart and said, where are your nuts at? They said, over there at the toilet paper aisle. And I said, okay. I thought that was kind of funny, so I thought I'd share that with you guys. Anyway, So I appreciate you guys for talking to us and following what we're doing. It means so much.
Yeah.
It means so much.
Angie, I saw that picture of the Beach Bend drag strip underwater
Oh, really?
over in Bowling Green. Yeah.
I've been there many times. Lynn's Reynolds says, "Thank God for corn cobs." I love that woman. She did a
Whatever
good
works
job.
in an emergency, right?
Debbie Allison says Walmart's parking lot is full. I bet it is. And it's going to be fuller now that I've said this. So, yeah, we would
Yeah.
have to call an official milk and bread alert for Tuesday and Wednesday. And this storm may continue. You know, I was thinking it was going to be a short storm, but it has not. It's going to stretch out over at least a couple of days now. So
Yeah.
once it starts snowing, it will continue to snow. It may become heavy at times, and then it may ease up a little bit and then come back at us again, just like the rain that did. So I appreciate you guys for hanging with me. I know we get a lot of, it's funny that every time we get a some kind of a weather event, everybody's all of a sudden a weather expert. That's okay. I don't mind that. But, I just hope that everybody gets the proper information. After all, your safety is the number one goal, wherever you get that information from. But you know how I feel. A lot of you have followed me for several years, and I do appreciate that. I've tried to never lead you wrong. I tried not to over-exaggerate on what's coming. If it's not going to be a big deal, I'll tell you that. If it's going to be a big deal, then you'll know that I'm serious, and you'll take the proper precaution because you know Dave Powell said it, and he's being serious about it. Now, am I going to be right all the time? No, nobody's right all the time. Well, I guess the Lord is, but I'm not.
Yeah.
So once again, we're going to be looking at around between 4 and 9 inches in the Hopkinsville area. That will be significant snowfall. And hopefully it looks like it's going to be all snow. And I don't see any ice. Thank goodness. That's not going to happen. And so if it's going to be all snow, because the temperature is going to be cold, so when it gets here, it's not going anywhere. We're looking at possibly now with the snowfall, snowpack being down to below zero for overnight lows. And I would say that maybe even teens for highs would be optimistic, but we'll see. This is all courtesy of the polar vortex that we told you a long time ago was coming. It took 11 days for it to get here, but it's coming. It just came in from right off the Hudson Bay where it had all that below zero temperatures.
All stored up just for us.
Yep, sure was. Mary Ann Grace, I can't remember the last time I've seen 9 inches of snow. Had to be when I was a kid. Yeah, I remember those days. It was beautiful out there. But we used to enjoy sledding down the hills. The people didn't like it when we tried to pack snow on the road so we could slide. but it was a lot of fun. Meadow Majors, that groundhog is meatloaf when I catch up to him.
Now. The groundhog is just a rodent, and he's drugged out of his mind when they drag him out of his hole.
Yeah,
Remember, the saying goes, if he sees his shadow, 6 more weeks of winter.
Yep.
If he doesn't see a shadow, spring is right around the corner in about 6 weeks.
That doesn't seem right. I wonder why it's like that. Who came up with that anyway? I think we need to change that tradition. Anyway. So this is what we're doing. We're still watching Shane and Amy as they drive the country roads to check and see what our road conditions are like out there. So if they see anything that they think they need to chime in on, we're certainly all ears, and we're going to continue to talk to you about things. I'm going to look and see if our College of DuPage snowfall amount.
Those nice snow-covered fields look nice, though, don't they?
Oh, they do. Let me see what I got up here. I haven't even looked at this today, so who knows what they look like.
They're pretty consistent, even between the ECMWF and the GFS. Both are calling for about the same amount, about the same time.
And that's
which is
pretty
unusual.
Yeah. I will change the wording here a little bit. Let me see if I've got a. It's not really. They've changed this, Mark. They don't have the total snow accumulation now. They have ensemble snow accumulation. I'm going to look at that, see what it does. That's
That just gives you
it's just-
multiple maps of all the
yeah,
different models they
that's a
look
little
at.
confusing. So I've got mean snow accumulation. Let's try that and see what it looks like. Let's see. Let me run it. I'm going to go ahead and take it over so you guys can see what I'm talking about. Amy, we'll be back to y'all in just a minute. Okay. Now, so this is for the 17th,
Which is
18th,
tomorrow.
and here it comes. This is the 20th. This is kind of strange looking stuff. But you know, it stuff still looks like, even up to March 2nd, we're looking at still 4.5 inches on the ground. I don't know if I'm not sure I'm working this right. They have changed this model around. But we'll keep trying. Let's see how far it goes. Okay, went up to March 3rd.
The GFS should go all the way out to midnight, starting March 4th.
Well, yeah, this whole thing here is kind of screwy. All right, there's March 4th right there, and it's showing about 3.9, 4.5 inches of snow on the ground, something like that. I don't like this as well. What? Wait a minute. It looks like that I've got the wrong model up here. Let me work on this again. Okay, maybe that's what it was. Maybe I didn't have the correct model. Now let me go down and see if it has. Here we go. Okay, now I found it. I was on the incorrect model, but even with that, this date is March 4th. Now let's see what we got here. Well, folks, it looks like when it snows, we're not going to see the ground again for a while. This is to be believed. It's still showing around 7 inches of snow on the ground over Christian County. In fact, all across southern Kentucky, there's 8 inches. You go eastward towards Bowling Green, there's about 7.5. You go down here into Clarksville, there's 5.3. Go all the way even to Nashville. You're looking at about 3 or 4 inches on the ground. So, yeah, and the reason is because of that polar vortex. It's going to get cold. I mean, it is going to get bitterly cold. And once you get that Arctic air in place, it's hard to get rid of it. Let's see here. Ashley Babb, hey, my favorite weather people. What is it looking like for Hopkinsville? It looks like we're going to get some snow, Ashley, a lot of it. She's looking at us over on the Weather and Wisdom Facebook page. And let's see here, Psycho CPU, this looks like it's doing the same thing where it loses resolution when it moves into West Kentucky. Some models have had trouble resolving and put dry air into our area, but they're mostly outliers. Yeah, the thing of it is, it's not just the GFS that's showing this now, or we wouldn't be quite as confident as we are. It is also the fact that several models are showing it. There's ECMWF, there is, the Canadian.
Yeah.
Back
Lewisburg just got an icing statement from Barbara 1551.
Okay. Was that from the National Weather Service? Okay, Sheila, this is the snowfall map right here. I tell you what I need to do is go back and choose a closer look in on it. Do you remember how we find that, Mark?
That your college at a page? Go up in the top left corner of your map. That little icon. No, top left corner of the map where that little icon is.
Okay, right up here. Oh, right here?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's a good idea. Now, this way we can see it a little bit better. But it hid the date up here.
It does that on the zoom in for that one. If you go to the slightly bigger region.
Okay.
Same icon there. See the big dot up in Illinois? Yeah, hit that one. No, the big dot up in Illinois. There you go. Now you can still see
Okay,
it.
now I can see it better. Yeah, that's better. All right, so the date I'm looking here is February 28th. Let's get back to what is the day after tomorrow? Or let's see.
The 17th.
Let's see. This is the 16th, 17th, 18th. So we're looking at the 18th and 19th. That's what we want to see.
Yep.
So I'm gonna back this up. Now what we're looking at here is snowfall total expected on the ground. Okay, so
There it is.
here it comes. This is let's see, 3Z mark. That's well,
3 a.m. I mean, that's 9 o'clock at night.
yeah. And even then, you can still see the snow we have out there now. It's actually, we got a little more than that. But then as we move forward, here it comes, the bigger snow. As we move into a little bit further, and I'm going to go on in. This is the 20th. Now I can go over here and we can see 8 inches over Christian County. We can see 7.5 over Logan. We can see 5.3 over Simpson County. That doesn't look quite right there, but then go down.
And again, that's probably a little bit of a conservative
Yeah,
estimate.
it
Like
is.
was being said by Psycho CPU, I believe. They're trying to pull some dry air into the model, and it's out toward the end. They don't really pick up all the way through with it, so we'll have to wait till it gets a little bit closer to get a little bit better idea.
Well,
But I doubt if our totals are going to go down any.
no, they won't. They're not going to go down much. At least that's the way that the National Weather Service seemed to say when I talked to them a little while ago. Caldwell County, let's see. Caldwell County is looking at about 8 inches, 8.8.
Yeah.
So everybody's going to get a big snow, it looks like. It's just
Yeah.
that the totals are going to vary one way or the other. It could go even more than what we're showing here, maybe not quite as much. But at any rate, it's going to be a pretty good sized snow. Todd County is the same thing. You're right next to Christian, so yeah, it's still about 8 inches or so. So, like I said, it's not nobody's going to get cheated on this one.
Yeah.
And even
Angie got it right there for Lewisburg. It was a special weather statement saying the cold temperatures can lead to slick spots overnight.
Okay.
And then Barbara says the icing statement was from 2:44 p.m. to 11 p.m. from National Weather Service Louisville, resulting from untreated roads and cold temperatures.
Okay. Very good.
So that's what we were saying. Any wet spots on the road that you've seen today will probably be icy spots by the morning.
Okay. Well, I'm going to go back to our radar shot. And, of course, we see Amy has stopped. Are you guys okay out there?
Did they stop, or we just lose their signal right there?
No, I don't think we've lost our signal, have we? All right, let me. Amy, can you guys hear me? I wonder, I wonder if I muted their mic too much or so. Maybe I didn't.
Or maybe we just lost their cell signal temporarily.
Yes, sir.
Okay, did we lose your cell signal? Because I see you. Are you still or are you moving?
There they go.
Yeah, okay.
There you go. We're moving. We are on 272 at the moment. This is the second little flooded area we've gotten. The first one we were able to get through. We're not going to try this one because we can't see the lines in the road.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, turn around, don't drown on that one.
Yeah. Deborah Sale, I hope you like snow.
Yeah, I agree because that water looks cold.
Yeah, it does.
I'd say cold is an understatement. Okay, we'll keep it up and we'll keep an eye on everything. And whereabouts are you headed next?
we're going to head out towards the Gracie area and probably cross over to Cerulean, Point Ugly, around that area.
Okay, sounds good. Okay, let's see here. Shauna Maddox. Hey, Shauna. Haven't seen you in a while. I think she was on last night. But so this is going to hang around for how long again? Well, the model.
Once we get the snow on the ground, it's going to probably last at least through the weekend, I would think, especially with that much snow.
Yeah, I think it'll be
And as
longer
cold
than
as
that.
it's going to be.
Have you looked at the temperature outlook for getting into the weekend? Because I'll tell you right now, the snowpack is going to make a big difference. And sometimes the forecast doesn't reflect the snowpack.
Right. Well, I know before they were calling for us to start to get up close to freezing again by Saturday.
Okay, they want me to turn up my
Saturday,
mic a little
mostly
bit.
sunny with a high around 34 for us. So we may just start to peak above freezing. But if we get that snowpack, like you say, we may not make it above freezing. It may be early in the week before we get above freezing again.
Well, the good thing, it's snow. And the other good thing is that the temperatures are not so cold that the salt doesn't work. I think they've got it down now where it will still work even down to 20 degrees or lower. So, you know,
16
oh, it's 16
is the last
now.
I heard. Uh-huh.
I remember that not too long ago it wouldn't work. We got down to as much as 20. So that's good. I'm glad to hear that. Let's summon dinner. What's the projected start time on the snow? I think it's going to come in here in the afternoon hours on Tuesday. But Mark, you might have a better handle on that because I haven't had a chance. This was just issued a little while ago, and we haven't had a chance to really absorb it and look closely at it. What do you think, Mark?
Give me 1 second.
Okay.
Here.
Donna Zakusia says, my son's going to drive from Des Moines to Lewisburg on Friday, and I am concerned about his 11-hour drive. And I think, yeah, that's the good thing is it's snow. You can drive on snow, but you still have to be careful. It is slick, but still snow, at least you can have some traction. And by that time, hopefully the roads have become somewhat passable and clear. So I wouldn't worry too awfully much. Just make sure that he takes his time and don't get in a hurry. And that's the same thing with all of you. Oh, I see some blue sky in there, Amy.
Yeah. And Dave, by the timing on the GFS, the snow is going to be to our west by 6 p.m. on Tuesday,
Okay.
but it's going to be right in here on top of us before midnight.
Okay.
So it'll be Tuesday afternoon, evening. It'll start rolling through here, and probably won't clear out until probably closer to Wednesday evening. Probably by about 4 or 5 p.m. it may move on out, but then it may have some lingering flurries, just like we had today.
Dana says snowfall total for Clarksville is going to be probably anywhere from about at least a half foot, 6 inches or so. Again, it's something we'll just have to see, and as it gets closer. But they'll fine tune this a little bit. But you're still well within the winter storm watch. I mean, you're right in line. You're going to get some snow. So there's no doubt about that. So yeah. Let's see here. Murray Vovers, yay, you get some good snow. I have about 7 inches of snow right now. Monday night and Tuesday morning will be around minus 12. Wow. Enjoy the fluffy stuff.
Ooh.
Shauna says, thanks, David and Mark. I appreciate you guys a lot. I'm glad to see you, Shauna. I've kind of missed you. We've been friends a long time. And so she's hopefully has discovered the YouTube channel and now gets to come on here and aggravate me like she used to. Let's see here. Adam Waller, have your spotters check the north end of Loop Lane. Where is that? Amy, did you hear that? North end of Loop Lane?
That was one of the areas that was flooded out yesterday.
Yeah, we'll check it.
Okay. Rhett Hunt Raleigh, how much snow for Logan County? And I'm going to say it again. You are still looking at a very decent snowfall. Probably somewhere to the tune of about between 6 and 8 inches in general. They're saying that 4 to 9 inches is the official expectation, and we'll see if that continues to hold true. But, we've been watching this for several days. When you have models show this for several days, then you pretty well can be
Pretty
sure
good chance it's going to happen.
there's
Yeah.
something going to happen there. So That's why we're a little bit more optimistic about this happening, and we'll see what happens. Conrad Redding says Greenville received 2 inches of snow following the rain last night. That pretty well
that's about
matches
right.
up with what I had at my place. 2.2, I think, is what I had at my place, and I was about 2 miles north of Hopkinsville, but about 100 feet higher than Hopkinsville. So that's probably what led to that. Nancy McElroy says, I see snow cream in my future. Well, I managed to get out there and get enough to snow cream to make me a big old bowl today. I think I ate too much. Oh, my gosh. But it was so good because it had just the right consistency. And I used some evaporated milk and some vanilla flavoring and sugar. Oh, my goodness. I don't even want to say. It was so good. My goodness. Debbie Coon. How are you doing, Debbie? Good to see you on here. You guys go ahead and be sure and subscribe to the channel. I sure need it. I think Debbie's over. Yeah, she's over on the David Powell Weather and Wisdom Facebook page. So in order to subscribe, you'd have to come over to the YouTube channel and actually hit it there. Last night, you guys may have noticed that we lost the Facebook simulcast, and that's because Facebook has some kind of a rule that you can only broadcast for live for so long. We were on for 11 hours. I think it went off at 10 hours. So we went over and told everybody what had happened. So the ones that wanted to came over to the YouTube channel and continued watching. So if you do get a chance, go over to the YouTube channel and actually subscribe to it, and it will make a lot of difference. Especially if we ever lose that feed, you'll still have it. And let's see, Melinda Howard says she has tried to subscribe but couldn't. Let's see here. Debbie says she's trying it now, doing it now on YouTube. So just search for David Powell, Weather and Wisdom, and it should pop right up.
Yeah. If you've never subscribed to a channel on YouTube before, they may make you, they say establish an account, but basically they're going to ask you for your email. It's fine to give it to them. They're not going to bug you. They're not going to send you ads or do anything else. They just want to verify that you're a real person.
Yep.
And once you do that and establish your access, they will let you subscribe to your heart's content.
Yeah, and it is free. It doesn't cost you a dime to do that. So, yeah, please do that because it does help us to bring this technology to you. And we're able to put folks out in the field to give you some idea of what the road conditions are. And Amy and Shane are some of the best in the business when it comes to getting in the thick of things, as they did last night. Got a little worried about them for a little while there, but they were good. Anyway, so Tina Oakley, will this be a dry snow or wet snow? We're looking at 10-1 at least, right?
Yes.
You might explain that.
When we talk about a snow ratio, it's from liquid precip. Like if we got an inch of rain, if it's a 10-1 ratio, if we got an inch of rain, that would be 10 inches of snow. Mm-hmm. So in other words, like the 6 inches of rain we got over the past 24 hours yesterday, if we had gotten that of snow, we'd be looking at 60 inches of snow.
Yep. Let's see here. Stacy Mahan Hip says she just subscribed. Must have missed it coming through the feed, but that's quite all right. It's not unusual for me to be looking in the wrong direction. Let's see. And you will also see that on this little border down here, it will flash up. Just did flash up a minute ago, a winter storm watch, but we also have flood warnings going on as well. But the blue is for the wintertime stuff, and hopefully you guys will be able to keep up with it. It really worked well last night, but we'll see. Let's see here. Thank you, Angie. She says she's going to pop over to Facebook and post the link for the YouTube channel so that way some of you guys can see it okay. Let's see. Amy says north end of Loop Lane is passable at the creek, currently blocked due to tractor and pickup repairing fence that was taken down. Yeah, I don't see the feed unless that's way on up there. I think we've lost your feed a little bit, or it's frozen up. Okay, yeah. Angela Roberts, go ahead.
Shelley Workman, we're not responsible for that. We don't know if they're going to salt or brine the roads or not. I imagine they will, because they're usually the road department's pretty good about being out ahead of that stuff. So that,
Right.
but they will probably not do it till tomorrow.
Yep. And Debbie Kuhn wants to know how this will affect the flooding. Yeah, that's a good question, Mark. What do you think?
Well, even if we get like 9 inches of snow, that's less than an inch of rain. It will probably not prolong the flooding a whole lot. The flooding will start to go down, but you have to remember, we had so much rain that there are a lot of places where the water has not crested yet. It hasn't reached its highest point yet.
Right.
It's still getting there, and then it'll start to go down after that fairly quickly.
Hey, Denise Perry. She's saying hello to me. So, hi, Denise. I did remember to say hello to you. Oh, my goodness. See here. Yeah, Psycho CPU says it should be fairly fluffy snow. The higher the ratio, the drier it is. And he's correct on that.
Yeah.
Dave says...
We really don't want this, we don't want 9 inches of wet, heavy snow by any stretch of the
no.
imagination, because that would cause problems with power lines, problems with roofs, tree limbs, all that stuff. We don't want that.
Amy and Shane are on the move again. I'm going to go over to them and let's watch them for just a few minutes. And then I want to, we'll go back and explore some of the cameras as well that's up. And there they are. They are moving along. Amy, can you hear me okay?
Yep, I got you up.
Okay, so I've got you on the big screen now so everybody can see you and hear you. And looks like David Coon says, great to know. Cresting tomorrow in Dover, Tennessee at the Cumberland River. Okay, that's good. Shelley Workman says, sounds like fun, Tammy. And Ellen Stone, hello from Katie's. Hello, Ellen. Those of you who are watching over on YouTube, over on the Facebook page, this is a simulcast. So we are simulcasting on both YouTube and Facebook at the same time. But if you're over on the Facebook page and get a chance, they think someone has posted the link over to the YouTube channel. If you can, go over to that and hit subscribe. That increases our numbers and helps things to work much better. And we're able to help provide the technology to give you guys some good information. Let's see here. Nicole Davis, I feel like we're a family now that we have spent the whole weekend together. You know what, Nicole, you're right. And we all become good friends on here when we do this. Anna Joy says you're right. So we call ourselves Thunder Buddies if it's been storming, or Snow Buddies if it starts snowing. So we're all Snow Buddies or Thunder Buddies, one of the two, or Thunder Snow Buddies, something like that. But we do appreciate it. And you do. You become kind of like family being on here together, and we're able to interact. And let's see here. Christy Sanchez Robles says, is there a live webcam for at Kentucky Dam and Barkley Dam? I tried to search to see if it showed the water. The only thing I've got that's close would be over at Lakeside Marina. Let me see if I've got it here. I believe this is it. Probably wrong one. Well, it is not recording for some reason. Let's look it over at, okay, this is, oh, good grief. That's why then.
Again?
Yeah, we've got that popping up again. So we have problems with ads popping up on some of those cameras. So let me just go back to Amy. They have, where are you at now, Amy?
We are in Gracie.
Okay.
This is the little dip off to get onto 117, I believe.
Yep. Well, you're not going to be able to get through that, are you?
No, we're going back up and take the high road here. This is just the little side access to it that joins up to
Old 68.
Old 68, 3186.
Okay, sounds good. Well, we're watching, and you're helping to inform folks of what our road conditions are looking like out there. That not too many are slick at this point right now, at least not the main roads. But anyway, so let's see here. Nicole Davis, the kids heard your voice and knew exactly what was on. Hey, give me their names. I'll give them a shout out, Nicole. We'll say hello to them. I always love saying hello to the kids because they really get a kick out of it. But anyway, Deborah Sale says, I say after all this, we are soggy bottom thunder snow buddies. That's a mouthful, but that makes sense. That makes sense. Okay, so here's our shout out, Mark. It's Jaden, Colby, Colton, and Christian. So we want to say hello to you guys. I hope you're enjoying the day, and I hope you got some snow to play in, but it's going to be a lot more snow coming. And
Absolutely.
I don't think there'll be school much this week, but that's not my call, but I think you're going to enjoy this. So there you go, Nicole. You have some great children. Lisa Murray, hi, y'all, but late but watching. Thank you, Lisa. Glad you're on with us. Debbie Braswell Mitchell, Sturgis in Union County, Kentucky, got 3.7 inches of rain and about 2.25 inches of snow. And that, again, pretty much is a general accumulation of what we got across the area. I had that at my place, too. So that's great. Denise Darnell, the snow we woke up to this morning was a teaser of what's coming. And, boy, you couldn't be more right about that.
That's for sure.
You know,
A down payment.
There's other folks saying hello to Nicole's children. Anna George is saying hello to Jaden, Colby, Colton, and Christian. And let's see here. Trish Horn. Okay, she says her grandkids do the same thing. She's talking to Nicole. Hannah Porter. Hey, Hannah. She said, what about a shout out for Kaysen Reed? Hey, Kaysen Reed. Good to see you, and I hope that you're enjoying yourself this morning and got a little snow to play in, but it's going to get a lot better here very soon, next couple of days. Patty Putman from White Plains. Hello, Patty. And Amber Lynn Samples will be getting snow tonight here in Hopkinsville. No, I think that our snow right now is over with. Might see a few flakes coming down, but nothing much until the big event comes in on Tuesday evening. My personal thoughts are that it'll start in the afternoon, but we'll see. Tracy Runyon, did Eli sleep well? You know, I haven't seen Eli on here. I haven't seen his mom, Chelsea, on with us either. So maybe she'll come back up. Melinda Howard said, I think I am subscribed now. I don't see it, but you very well could have, because sometimes this thing doesn't give all the list to everybody. But anyway.
Anna George up there had a question about thunder snow, Dave.
Oh, yeah. Well, go ahead and explain it.
Okay, thunder snow, it happens when there's enough warm air aloft above the surface for the instability to be right to make a thunderstorm. But the surface air, the lower air, is cold enough so that it comes down as snow. And believe me, when thunder snow happens, it comes down heavy and fast because it's just like the rain out of a thunderstorm, only it's snow.
Yep.
But it's so pretty because the lightning just makes the snow light up. It's really just something. It's something to see.
Sherry Patty says, hello from Guthrie. Bring on the snow. Hannah Porter says, thank you. His eyes got so huge. Again, Shelley Workman's asking where Eli is. I haven't seen him on here today, but I'm sure he will be shortly. If he knows that I'm on, he'll be on here with us. There's Chelsea. Chelsea Reese. She said he had surgery Friday for tonsils, adenoids, and ear tubes last night. Today is a rough day. Well, hopefully he can watch us or hear us all. Wish him well. So everybody saying hello to Eli. Sherry Ann Davis says, thank you for all your hard work. Selena Powell, Paducah says, Monday night. I don't.
Maybe to the western areas,
maybe.
over in Missouri and stuff, but it's going to be coming from that direction. So they will probably be getting it before we do.
Yeah, I actually had a conversation with the National Weather Service just before we went on, just talking to them about a little bit of this. So, yeah, I think this area where we are is going to be probably Tuesday. Well, they even said Tuesday evening, but I'm thinking it's going to be a little bit earlier than that, the way it looks. K. Wells 42101 says, just joining in, what is Paducah looking like for this next event? Do I need my milk and bread? And the answer to that, if you need milk and bread, yeah, I would get it, because this is this is going to be a snow.
It's going to be a pretty good dump of snow.
It is, yes. Macy Franklin says, how much for Nashville? We looked at that a little while ago, and it was showing somewhere in the neighborhood of at least 4 to 5 inches for Nashville. So, yeah, they're going to get in on the action. Bluegrass Collectors, how much for Hardin County? I think, where is Hardin County? Is that Elizabethtown? I'm not sure.
I was thinking so.
We'll look it up and let you know here in just a minute. Angie says, "Feel better, Eli. We miss you, buddy." Shelley Workman says, "Get him a popsicle." Catherine Bridges, "Hello, Eli. Hope you're getting better." Debbie Achenbach, "Soxy, get well, Eli." Everybody's wishing Eli. He said he is in the bed in the living room watching y'all. Okay, so Eli's watching and he's hearing all these comments about him. And Charlene
Hardin County is Elizabethtown.
Okay.
And from the looks of what I'm seeing that way, they're right up in the center of the winter storm watch as well. So they are probably looking at probably in the 6 to 9 inch range of snow coming in.
Yeah. Let's see. Chelsea Reese says Eli's eating a popsicle now. Connie Kessler says, "Hello, Jaden, Colby, Christian, and Colton." So we get another shout out for Nicole's children. I kind of like that. This is pretty nice. I like
it. Is.
I like getting the children excited as they see this stuff, and we love to say their name on the air. Let's see here. Shelley Workman says they're pulling down the lakes to Summer Pool to offset the flooding. I figured they'd do something like that. So, yeah.
But that means they're dumping all the water into the river, so it's going to take even longer for that to go down.
Right. K. Wells 42101 says, "Do we know the amounts for Paducah?" It's very similar to the rest of the area that's underneath that winter storm watch. I think Paducah would have maybe some slightly higher amounts.
Could be
8, 9 inches or so, maybe even a little bit more. So we will see. Okay.
And again, these totals are subject to change, but right now it looks like if they change it all, they may go up a little bit rather than down a little bit.
Charlene Wisdom, I meant our local lake. Jenny Stewart says, "Hope you feel better soon, Eli." Sarah Hurst, "Without David, Mark, Amy, and Shane, me and my family would not be in the know. Thank you so much for what you guys do." Hey, I appreciate that, Sarah. That's a mighty nice thing to say. And it does. It makes us feel better and helps us feel like we've accomplished something to help you guys. Deborah Sells, "Snow Buddy Eli, get well soon. We miss you." And then Ellen Stone says, "How much snow for Katie's?" Well, Ellen, you're going to be right there with us. I think you'll be in the 7, 8, 9 inch range. We will see. We'll have better handles on these accumulations. The accumulation amounts are, I'm not going to say they're insignificant, but they don't mean much because we've got a big general snow coming. We know that. I mean, that's overall the whole area. Unless something really weird happens, I don't see it happening. Chelsea Reese wants to see how the mountain looks. Ooh.
Mount Shasta.
Yeah.
I just looked at them, and their camera was pointing at the town. You couldn't really see the mountain. Their temperature's in the middle 30s, and it looks like it's maybe snowing a little bit.
Well, might as well take a look at some of these cameras. Let's see what Martin, Tennessee got last night. Yeah. I see no snow.
Yeah. Nope, just a lot of wet.
They've moved the camera some too. That's weird.
They're looking to the west for that snow to come in.
Yeah, there's 31 degrees there. Let's look up here at the Ohio River just around Paducah. Well, hold on. Massac MMA, it looks like they got the snow. And there's the Ohio River back here. So this is just across the river in southern Illinois. And, so they got about the same amount of snow as some of the rest of us got. Maybe not quite as much. But it's kind of a nice shot. But it's 31 degrees there, so it's pretty chilly. Let's go on further to the west. Let's see what we got here. Stoddard County EMA. They got a little skiff of snow, not much, but nice clouds. And you can kind of see the snow here on this roof, so you see about how much they got. Kathleen McLean says, "Just became a member of your group, and I watch your Facebook posts for the weather more than the news weather channels." Thank you so much, Kath.
We appreciate it.
Yeah, she's watching over on the Weather and Wisdom channel. If you get a chance, come over to the YouTube channel and subscribe to the YouTube channel because that does help us a lot. Charlene Wisdom says, "Our local lake, Barren River Lake, a flood control lake, is already at Summer Pool. Barren River Dam regulates the lake." That's good. Tracy Runyon says Tuesday's going to be our day here in the KC metro area. 1 to 3 additional inches forecast. Brutally cold as well. Not going to want to get out of bed to go to work. Oh, I imagine.
Yeah, I can't help but think they may get more than that too.
Yeah, I do too. That's kind of the way I look at it. Shelley Workman, when we leaving, Tammy? All right, where was Tammy going to go? Daytona. Ellen Stone says, can you put up the YouTube channel? Let's see here. Amy, can you put up the YouTube link for those that are over on the Facebook page?
Yeah.
I don't know if she can do
If you go
it.
to YouTube and put in the search YouTube, but
Hold on a minute. What'd you say, Amy?
Said, yeah, I'll put it over there for you.
Okay, she's going to put it over here on the
Okay,
on the
cool.
channel so you can get to the link. Rockets for our area, we could get around the same amount as much as back in 2007 February. Yeah, very well could.
could be.
Is there live webcam at Kentucky Dam and Barkley Dam to see the water level? I haven't found one yet.
No,
So
I mean I can look one up that shows the marina. I think at Lake Barkley through Solutions Technologies, but that's all you see is just the docks.
yeah. Let's see here. I'm trying to find something out here where we can find some sunshine. Good grief, I need a little sunshine in my life. Boycom, Missouri, 32 degrees, and they got a little skiff of snow too.
Mm-hmm.
So everybody's cold, and everybody, there it is, where it says David Powell, Weather and Wisdom. There is the link for those of you watching over on the, Chris Campbell also gave it, I think. Yeah. So yeah, Chris Campbell's posted on there the link to the YouTube channel. So if you can go to the YouTube channel and hit subscribe, they may ask you for an email address. That's fine to give it to them. It's just so that they can make sure you're a real person. But they will not contact you, and you won't be charged or anything like that. It is a free service. So, yeah, go over and just hit subscribe, and I think you'll be glad you did. Tracy Runyon, have you heard we're going to get more than 1 to 3 inches there? And she is
Not directly, but just looking at the snowfall on the models going through that area, it seems like it's a little low.
Wasn't she in Kansas City?
Yeah, I believe so.
Let's see if I can find that up here somewhere. Pull out. Well, there's Kansas City. Well, we got one up here just north of Kansas City to look at the camera. This would be
Is that Dragon Nation?
Dragon Nation. That's right. 17 degrees. And, ooh, it looks cold, but sunny skies. 17 degrees. Yeah, Chris Beecher says, Tammy, I'm watching Daytona 500. It's raining there, and they are in a delay. While we're up here, we might as well take a look at Spirit Lake. Which is right here. Okay. Oh, wow. They've sure been traveling on there, haven't they? Looks like
They have. I was looking earlier at all the snowmobile tracks there.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. They really traveling. Don't know where they put up their fishing huts. I don't see any in this area, but they may have them on up the way there a little bit. 9 degrees. Wow, that's cold.
Okay. Kansas City has a chance of snow before that, but when they actually talk about a measurable amount, Monday night they're looking for 1 to 2 inches, and then Tuesday an additional 1 to 3 on top of that, for a total of probably 3 to 5.
Okay, hopefully that answers your question. Let's see here. Amanda Wright, afternoon, everyone. What have I missed? You have missed a lot. Oh, my goodness. Okay, I think, Mark, we'll just need to give a quick rundown of what we know, because a lot of folks have just now joined us.
Okay.
And I'm going to pull out so that you can see all of this winter storm. This is a winter storm warning. This is winter storm watches. Gosh, all over the whole area. And so,
Okay.
yeah, go ahead, Mark.
Well, our high today here through will be in the low 30s if it makes it that far. We are going to get northwest winds 13 to 15 and gusty up to around 25 probably. Tonight, mostly cloudy with a low around 19. And northwest wind 6 to 13, gusts as high as 21. If we get that much wind and that temperature, that's really going to be cold tonight. Tomorrow, high near 32. Monday night, low around 21. Tuesday, we start off with a 20% chance of snow after noon. Then Tuesday night, snow. The snow could be heavy at times, low around 18. Chance of precip is 100%. And Wednesday, 50% chance of snow before noon. We're looking at between right now, we're under a winter storm watch for at least probably a 4-inch snow. Probably right now they're saying 4 to 9 through this area. And depending on exactly where you're at in the state or down to the south will depend on how much you get. Again, they are looking for in the 4-inch range all the way down into the metro Nashville area.
Okay, we're watching Shane and Amy continuing to travel along. Hey, Harley. Harley, we were talking about the snow we're going to get Tuesday and Wednesday, up to as much as 9 inches across the Christian County, Todd County, Tree County areas. 9 inches is a bunch. And so it'll certainly be a good time to make snow cream. As we watch, Amy and Shane are out traveling the roads, trying to make sure everybody gets to see what the conditions are like. And so Tammy Tatum says, look at something that's warm instead of snow. Hey, there's not much anywhere around that isn't with snow right now.
That's right.
So anyway, we'll see how it plays
Go
out.
look down at the Gulf Coast or something.
Well, that's
See
true.
what
I
they're
guess so.
doing.
I guess so. But yeah, for those of you who are watching over on the Facebook page, I hope that you will be sure and go to the YouTube channel and subscribe to it. Holly says, wow, I can't wait. Another snow lover.
Yeah, it's 55 and sunny in Broussard, Louisiana right now.
All right, let's go and see. 55 and sunny.
Uh-huh.
All right, so somebody wants to see some warm weather, so we will move down that way here in just a minute. I've got Shane and Amy on the main line, but let me see if I can find a place here that's got sunny and warm with people laying out in the sun. Good grief.
Pascagoula, Alabama is sunny and 61.
All right, let's see if I can find Pascagoula.
That's right down on the Gulf Coast near Mobile.
Yep, but I don't see any cameras there.
Yeah, it's over toward Gulfport from Mobile.
Ooh-wee. Oh, excuse me. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to sneeze in everybody's face.
Goodness, bless you.
Okay, here we go. That don't really look. I mean, it looks warm because you got green leaves on the trees and things like that. But
Yeah,
and the
nobody
sky
can see
was-
anything but Amy and Shane.
Oh, good grief. Okay, I'm sorry. Hang on a minute. There we go. Now you know what I'm talking about. Okay, Sharon Minster Stewart says, hope we get 9 inches. Tracy Runyon, Alabama got socked last night. I think that was with storms, I think.
Probably so. I see the entire center of Alabama is got power outages.
Yeah, these are all power outages. Wow, Perry County has 1,200 people out. So a lot of power outages ongoing down here in this part of the South. We were mighty fortunate that it didn't get any worse than what it was. I tell you what, I'm going to have to get one of my cough drops that Donna gave me last night. My voice, I don't know what's been wrong here lately. It seems like maybe I talk too much.
We only talked for 11 hours yesterday, Dave. Come on, what's wrong with you?
Man, it's I feel like, plus I didn't get but just a few hours sleep. It wasn't much, but it was enough to make me come back awake. Let's look at this Amarilla camera. That kind of looks okay.
That looks nice.
Yeah, let's see what the temperature is. 40 degrees, so it's not that warm. Abilene. Okay, let's
Yeah,
look at that.
Abilene.
42 again. That's a different shot. I like that.
Yeah, that's pretty.
That's a place. I don't know where this is located. It's up on on a hill somewhere, maybe a tower.
Maybe. At nighttime, if you look at that, all that out in the distance there is all lit up. So that's
Yep.
probably Amarillo itself in
Yep.
that direction.
Hey, Ruth Cornelius is on with us. And then Nicole Davis says, I know there are a lot of people still getting
Abilene.
affected as these water levels keep rising. If you hear of anyone who's in need of any assistance, cleaning up, or with anything else, please let us know. So,
Absolutely.
yeah, absolutely. We will do that. Might as well look at Mount Shasta since we're out here. I don't know if Linda McElrath is on with us, but this is her favorite place to go.
Yeah, she was here earlier. I don't know if she's still here or not.
And there it is. Yeah, you can see why they're not looking at the mountain because it is completely socked in. It looks like clouds or fog, but it looks like a nice Sunday afternoon. Am I seeing snow coming down there a little bit?
You might be seeing some flurries there a little
yeah,
bit,
they
I
got
think.
snow coming down, so it's snowing there a little bit right now. Let me see here. 37 degrees. It still could be snow, so that's all right.
Yeah.
All right, let's go back up here to our local area, and here's the start, all the way back out here into Kansas. You can see winter storm watches, winter storm warnings, all over this whole part, and that's because of the polar vortex coming down and bringing us some bitterly cold air, and a storm system forming on the front side of it. Yeah, it's going to be kind of crazy. I want to go back over to Shane and Amy because they are.
Yeah. Veronica Jones, we're looking for the snow to start here probably Tuesday afternoon, Tuesday evening.
Yep. Hey, there's Linda. She came on. Yeah, she says still a pretty town. It is, Linda. I agree with you.
Yeah.
Ruth Cornelius says lots of wind here around Houston, Galveston area. Oh, she's in some warmer air.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see here. Donna Freehoff, new here from Crossville, Tennessee. Where are you guys located? Yeah, Amy answers. She says we're in Hopkinsville, Kentucky, but also we cover a lot of areas. I think Crossville. Where is that located? We can cover that area.
I think we probably do. Let me double check.
I'm looking here. Cumberland Mountains in East Tennessee.
Yeah, she's
There it is.
probably over
I just
kind of a little past halfway between Nashville and Knoxville.
Yeah, she's southeast of Cookeville. So yeah, in fact, it looks like there's a camera there. Let's see what we can see.
Yeah.
Cumberland County EMA. It's 27.3, and that's what it looks like. Donna.
She can't see anything because you've got Shane and Amy.
I'm sorry. Good grief. All right, here we go. This is Crossville, the camera that is in your general vicinity. It says Crossville, so at least you get to see it. And Amy says she's originally from Athens, Tennessee, Donna. So, yeah, we've got things that we can show you. And this is an actual live camera that we have. All these cameras we're showing you are live. There's no recorded. It's all live cameras. And might as well, while we're here, like I said, it's 27 degrees there, but we always like to go and visit our good friends over here at, where is it? There it is.
Irwin.
Irwin, Tennessee.
Guess
Pinnacle
what?
Tower. Oh,
It's
man.
foggy.
It is. It is freezing fog because it's 25 degrees there on that tower where it's located. I wonder if Burnsville. Well, Burnsville is not up. They were up just a second ago. I swear I could have saw. I know I saw them. Oh, maybe that it is right there. Their camera's up. It's 43 degrees there, and they
And
also
still foggy.
Yeah, they've got fog too. Of course, this is a beautiful mountain scene out there, but this is too much fog. So, Kendall Taylor says, how much snow is expected in Logan County? We were looking at somewhere around probably, if I remember right, Mark, I looked at it, it was around 6, 7 inches anyway.
Yep,
Uh,
should be that much,
yeah.
if not a little more.
Donna Freehoff says, down by police and courthouse. Thanks, and we're glad to do that for you. If you are new and you want to subscribe to the channel, that would be helpful to us, and it enables us to keep bringing the technology to you. But anytime if you're on, you want to know the weather, we can go to it and give you an idea about it. I'm going to take these counties with all of these counties are colored. They have power outages there. So I'm going to go ahead and take that off. I think anybody that's in there knows that so far. There, that makes it a little bit easier to see. Now, so again, we got these watches. These green outlines are where there's flood warnings. They're usually along creeks and rivers, and there they are. There's little creeks and stuff where they have flood warnings. So that's what it's looking at. Ruth Cornelius says it's 56 degrees where she's at. I really do like what I'm seeing over here. Amy, where are you guys located now?
We are coming up on Greenville Road. We just passed U.S. Tobacco.
Okay. So they just passed U.S. Tobacco coming up on Greenville Road. Oh, I know where that is, yeah. They'll be coming up to a stop sign here in just a minute. I like that. That's pretty neat. Amber People, did you mention potential for snow for Katie's on Tuesday? Yes, we did. It is looking about the same as Hopkinsville. Upwards of 9 inches possible. There's a stop sign. Let's see. Hotel Mario. Hi, David and Mark. Should I raid the dollar store for milk? Yep, I would. That way they get some more. That way they get some more in stock before everybody else needs to go. Bonnie Lawrence, when will the snow start in Logan County, and how much are you expecting? And Logan County should start in the evening on Tuesday, and it will go overnight, become heavy at times, and you should get anywhere from about 4 to 8 inches anyway. Shelley Workman, is northwest corner of Arkansas going to get anything? Siloam Springs. Yeah, Mark, I don't. Yeah, they're in the
north of Fort Smith is in the winter weather or winter storm watch.
Yes, they are.
Over that way. So they are expecting to get part of this snow too.
Yeah, let's see.
Probably where the elevation rise goes up. I know that's part of the Ozarks. Probably just east of there is the Ozarks.
Laura Taylor says, what's the snow total for Campbellsville, Kentucky? She has family there. Let's see here.
They're right in the middle of all this too, so probably in the same thing. We're looking at around 6 to 9.
Yeah, here's Campbellsville. So yeah, oh good grief. I'm back off of, let me back over here. Here we go. There's Campbellsville. Right I had it right here in front of me. There it is, right here. In fact, Campbellsville right now is 30 degrees. The dew point's 28, and the winds are out of the northwest, broken clouds, and winds are 13 miles an hour. So how's that for service? Okay, Shannon Cantor, do you think watches will extend east? Well, how far east are you, Shannon? And we can tell you.
Yeah. The watch already extends over almost, past Russell Springs, almost to Monticello. And then north and east of there, they are under a winter weather advisory.
A winter weather advisory is 1 to 3 inches, I think, right, Mark?
Yep. And what it says is light snow with less than an inch accumulation is expected to this evening. For the winter storm watch, heavy snow possible. So they probably are coexisting there. Right. The winter weather advisory is for what they're getting today, which has already hit us. And then what else they're looking for is the winter storm watch, heavy snow possible, total snowfall there of greater than 4 inches in the watch area.
Phyllis Shore says, how much snow for Princeton, Caldwell County? Pretty much about the same as for Christian and Hopkins, it's going to be somewhere between 4 and 9 inches.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see here. Heather Clay, I'm late for the game. What are you calling for Hoptown? We're looking for upwards of 9 inches in Hopkinsville. We will see. Shelley Workman says, thanks. Tracy Runyon, born in Knoxville, Tennessee. Amy Crabtree. Donna Lord says, David Mark. Hello. Hi, Donna. Boy, I wish she was here to fix some good old hot coffee. 'Cause I'm about to. I'm
You need that for
freezing
your
up
boat.
here. I'm freezing up here. Let's see here. Snow for White Plains, Kentucky. What's the amounts there?
For White Plains, Kentucky, they're they're right in the middle of all this too.
Yeah, so they're looking in. I'm going to give you some general. I mean, you can expect anywhere from 4, 6, 9 inches in this entire watch area.
Mm-hmm.
Shannon Conter, Jessamine County, south of Lexington, Kentucky. And Mark, yeah, they're under. Is that a advisory that they're under over there?
I think it's an advisory. Let me take the advisory off my map and see. I think the winter storm watch extends over in that direction as well. So let me look at this real quick.
Okay. Let's see here. Michael Stewart, I need some advice. I'm needing to make a doctor's appointment in Louisville. My concern is the bridge I have to cross at Shepherdsville since the flood levels are still rising.
Yeah, the winter storm watch extends over to around Berea, Richmond, Winchester. So it's past Lexington, and south of Lexington as well, and extends up to the north then, almost to the Tennessee, to the Kentucky, Ohio, and West Virginia border. Almost.
Jasmine County was the one she was interested in. It's there in that vicinity.
Yeah. What's the town there?
She doesn't say.
Okay. It doesn't go quite as far as Irvine, and it doesn't make it over to Moorhead.
What about the bridge at Shepherdsville? They haven't said anything about the crossing the bridge, so I would say that it's probably okay, but I would call the state police and see what they can tell you about it. They certainly would know. Linda Valentine, Lord have mercy. That much snow will have us all homebound. Yeah, it sure will.
Yeah.
It sure
Brian
will.
Montgomery, she's not only off her meds, she's drunk. So,
Yeah. So, yeah, it's going to get pretty crazy. So I would suggest that if you haven't prepared, you should go ahead and prepare for this because it's going to get kind of crazy. And if you wait till it starts, it's going to be too late. Besides that, when it does start, it may start off a little slow, but when it gets going, it's going to come down hard and heavy. In fact, they're saying heavy snow overnight or snow becoming heavy at times. Do they still put out heavy snow warnings, Mark, or have you heard? They've done so many changes.
they do, but I think they call that as part of when they have a winter storm warning.
I see. And Shannon says she's by Berea. The one who was asking about Jasmine County.
Okay.
Amy, you guys sure are going through some pretty scenery out there.
Yeah, Berea is in that. It's one of the easternmost areas in that.
Okay.
For the winter storm watch.
So
And
Shannon,
then that's covered the rest of the way over by the winter weather advisory.
so if I had to guess, Shannon, anywhere from about 3 to 5 inches is what I would say in that vicinity. Hotel Mario, what time should the snow start Tuesday? I think in Hopkinsville area, probably in the afternoon hours, but it is expected to really get going by the evening hours. Gina Wallace, what about Clarksville? Same thing. Not much difference in the snow amounts. You're going to get hammered pretty good. Donna Lord has that snowy system speeded up getting to us. I think it has just a tad.
Yeah.
Shannon says, hopefully after this one we can have spring, but then tornado season. Yeah, she's right. That's something I'm kind of dreading more than I am anything else. Snow I can handle, but tornadoes, they can be pretty bad. I'm going to have to dip into a cough drop over here because I'm fixing to lose my voice. I swear I have talked so much. I've talked more in the last 24 hours than I have in a month. because I don't talk that much. But anyway, let's see here. Hotel Mario. So Southern Muhlenberg should get about the same amount of snow as Hopkinsville. Yeah, I think so. I don't think it's going to be much difference. 8-9 inches. There's not a lot of difference between them. Now, again, I'm not saying I think 9 inches is the top amount we would get, but that could change though. And I don't know. We may actually do another update a little ahead of time. What do you think, Mark? Will we do one on Tuesday, maybe?
I was thinking we might do one Tuesday evening. We'll definitely do one. Our next normal update would be Wednesday, and we definitely will need to do one before then.
Hey, Mark, I can't see you. When you get over here, raise your chair up or something.
I'm looking at something.
Oh, okay. Gina Wallace White said, I've heard 2 to 5 inches in Clarksville. Is that accurate? I'd say that's accurate. It could be a bit more than that. Linda Jones Fowler, you were right on target. Love you, David. You guys are so nice to me. I really do appreciate it. I can't tell you how much it means. Melissa Wilson, what about Hopkins and Webster counties?
They may get.
Go ahead.
They may get a little bit toward the higher end of what we're talking about here, but they're in the same area as what we're talking about, probably in the 6 to 9 inch range.
Okay. Chris Campbell, y'all need a break tomorrow to rest y'all's voice and minds. Oh, gosh, that sounds so good. Right now, I wish I was kicked back under some covers, getting warm because it got it freezing up here. And, finding something good and hot to eat. Ellen Stone says, my family's in Brandenburg, Kentucky. How much will they get?
It's up close to Louisville, so they are well within all this stuff too. So they're looking at the same thing we are, probably upwards close to 9 inches.
I'm going to tell all of you, we're all going to get some snow. As far as exact amounts, that's going to be mighty hard to pin down. You're asking too much on me to try to give you exact totals because I don't want to be wrong and I don't want to tell you wrong, but it is Mother Nature and it is snow. Snow is the hardest of all things to predict. And,
yep.
So I would love to tell you the exact amount that you're going to get, but I don't know the exact amounts. I wish I could tell you, but I don't.
Yeah.
Carol
All we tell you is you're going to get snow and it's going to be a pretty good amount of it. So.
Yeah. Carol Mathis says, thank you, David and crew. Nice to have local coverage. I'm in Bumpus Mills. Yeah, Bumpus Mills is going to get a pretty good thumping, I think, too. So, Carol probably want to get ready for it. She's watching over on the Weather and Wisdom channel on Facebook, which we're simulcasting on. Ruth Cornelius says, bring a blanket and a heater. I first thought that said blanket and a beer, but I looked at it wrong.
Well.
Man, my eyes are kind of blurry. Don Lord says, maybe you need an electric heater in that room, David. Up here, well, I think we've got one, but I just...
The problem is that the thermostat for the heat in this part of the building is in the room I'm in, but there's a door between that and the room David's in, and we close the door so we don't bleed sound back and forth. So Dave's in there where the thermostat is not. So it doesn't kick on the heat for him as much as it probably needs to.
Yeah, well...
Or the cool, or depend on what's going on.
This thing, I think, stays cooler. Even in the summertime, it stays cooler than in there. I don't know. It's kind of weird. Diane Carney Niswama says, thanks for everything. I'm sure it's what she meant. Cora Duncan, Union County, pray that large amounts stay across the river. Okay, I think Union County, in that Morgantown? No, wait a minute. Mary Warber's hit it right. I need a buffalo robe. Absolutely.
Yeah, Union County is Morganfield. It's up on close to the Ohio River on the north, one of the northern counties. So yeah, unfortunately, I don't think it's going to stay across the river. I think it's going to come in on you.
Yeah, it's right here. Well, you can't see because I'm watching Amy and Shane.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see here. David Braswell Mitchell, I love the long range forecast, so we all knew this was coming. And yeah, we did talk about this a good while back.
Yeah.
They wouldn't have given me a nickname. I don't know what y'all think. They're calling me the Long Ranger. I just need to find their music theme to play behind me or something.
Yeah. And he says, "Hi ho, Snowy, away."
Let's see here. AJK weather app show a snow starting Tuesday and going through Wednesday. Does that timing seem correct from what you see, David? Yes, it does. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if it doesn't go into Thursday just a little bit too before it actually ends. But this is looking now as at least a 2-day snowstorm, and it will span parts of Tuesday, all of Wednesday, and then maybe parts of Thursday. We will see. Sheila Edgar says, "Hey, Mr. David, can you tell me how much snow Flint, Michigan got today and what they are looking at this week?" Mark?
Well, Flint, Michigan, right now it's 23 degrees up there, and they are getting a bit of snow. They got snow forecast for today, for tomorrow, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday. The high temperatures drop down into the middle to higher teens quite a bit, and then start rising back up into the 20s by the weekend. The overnight lows dip down to as low as 0 tomorrow night, and then slowly start to rise again. And let me still look and see.
And you thought you were going to
find
stump us,
out.
Sheila, didn't you?
And let me look and see if I can find out how much snow they've gotten today.
Amy, you guys doing okay out there? We're kind of watching you.
Yes, sir. We are doing great. We are at the 68 bypass and 41 intersection at Lowe's.
Yeah,
Oh,
their
yeah,
forecast
yeah.
is for their forecast up there is for 3 to 6 inches, ending at around 3 a.m. Monday.
Okay. Well, I don't have a camera up there at Flint, but I do have a camera in Kalamazoo that I will show you. In fact, I'll switch off Amy and them for just a second. 26.5 degrees, and they have had a little bit of a snowfall, but it's currently partly sunny. And I guess you guys know that partly sunny is there's more clouds than sun.
Yeah, and it looks like their current snow depth is around 7 to 8 inches.
Okay. Well, we certainly surprised her with all of our information. Yeah, I see Flint right here. Let's see if I've got another camera anywhere. I've got one on Lake St. Clair. Let's take a look at this one. 32.5, and they're getting some snow.
Yeah.
This is Lake St. Clair, Mark, I think, isn't it? Yeah, but
that's Lake St. Clair.
They've changed the angle on it or something. Where's all
They did.
Yeah, because I don't see.
I think they're looking the other direction.
Yeah, they are, because I don't see the ships or anything. Usually that's got a harbor and everything. So they must have turned the camera.
Mm-hmm.
Still pretty though.
It is.
Okay, so let's go back. Deborah Sale, David, a buffalo roll, bison burger on fry bread, sweet potato fries. Oh my gosh, that woman is talking my language. I swear. I don't know what I'm going to do with her. I'm going back to Amy because we're looking at road conditions. I'm trying to, okay, I know where she's at. She's up. Where are you, woman? I don't. You done lost me now. You're up. Okay, you're going up by the IMI, I think, aren't you?
Yes, we are on Harry Berry Road. This is one of the roads last night where they had to do a water rescue.
Okay.
Hopkinsville Fire Department had to use ladder truck to get a lady out of her vehicle. And actually, give us just a second. Vehicle is still here.
Oh wow, yeah, I see off to the left there.
Yeah, the water is completely over this road, but
Wow.
Whoops.
I guess they're okay.
yeah, they were rescued. Hopkinsville Fire Department got the ladder truck out here last night and assisted them to get out.
Good.
Yeah, I'm glad to hear that. Yeah. So, you know, it was pretty bad last night. A lot of roadways were flooded, and it was rough. Chelsea Reese says, Amy, do you have your 12 cups of coffee today?
No, unfortunately, I do not. Lassiter's is closed today, and I rebel Starbucks.
Oh, yeah, I'm kind of like you. I am. I'm kind of like you. I like
Yeah.
Lassiter's a lot better than other areas because they have some.
Is Duncan's open? You could go there.
We could go to Duncan's. I haven't tried there yet. We may end up there before this is over.
All right, y'all stop talking about food and stuff. You're making me hungry.
Okay, everything kind of locked up for me here for a second.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know why you're so. Is your camera angled up too high or something? Because you.
No, it only looks like this when you use this frame with the others with the their camera. When it's back to our normal frame, it looks just fine.
Oh, you think so, huh? Okay, yeah, I guess you're right. I had to make sure. Let's see here. Deborah Sill says, I don't blame you, Amy. And Chris Campbell says, Lassiter's is the best. And I got to admit, I do. I like Lassiter's a lot. They have some good food there, too. Okay, let me go back to our other stuff here. See if I've got anything on Zoom Earth we want to look at. Well, I think I will take this for a second. I'll be back to you in a minute there, Amy. I want to show this a little bit. I'm looking at Zoom Earth. This is the Pacific Ocean, and what I see here is a bunch of storms out here. Wow. There's a big trough and storm right here about to come into the Pacific Northwest. And then you've got this one right here is really wound up. I don't know what kind of a storm they have, but you know what? There's another little storm right here. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm seeing 5 storms in here right now. And you know what? There looks like a little bit of the Aleutian low trying to return right here. It's a little disorganized. But these are all going to come east into the United States. And this one right here is about to come in. This may be our storm. Well, probably the one for Wednesday's already in there somewhere, right, Mark? No, it's probably just now coming ashore.
Yeah, the one for Tuesday night, Wednesday, probably today is just coming ashore in the Pacific Northwest.
Okay, that'd be this one. And you know what else
It's
stands
hit
out?
the mountains before it drops down and reforms and down around. It looks like it really starts to reform good when it gets down around Oklahoma and Texas.
Yeah, this is a pretty big storm out here. This is over just south of Greenland.
Mm-hmm.
But look what's going on here. This is warming up big time, and it looks like this is what's called a negative NAO, negative North Atlantic oscillation. and it's warming up. If I go to temperatures right here, you can see that right here along the coast, it's 27, 29 degrees. That's actually warm.
Yeah.
Even this is warm. So that tells me there's high pressure up here, and this is going to start keeping this pattern in place. And if I go over here and look at what's coming down our way, here's the Hudson Bay polar vortex air. Right now, Bismarck, North Dakota, 22
Right.
below zero. And
Brr.
yeah, if I put the wind with it, you can really see it. Here it comes. There's the flow coming down from the north. This is going to be probably a long-running cold air outbreak. We shall see. But I don't know. Dee Brashear says, hey y'all, how about Clarksville, Tennessee, Nashville for the amount of snow? Family there. Mark?
As we've said, down in Nashville, they're probably going to get at least around the 4-inch range. And Clarksville, they're going to be close to us. They're probably going to get the 6 to 8.
Okay.
At least that stands right now. Again, this can change a bit. It may go up, it may go down. We don't think it's going to go very far down. So we just are waiting for the models to get a little closer. They're not handling the far end of the system that well yet.
Yep. If you look at this satellite, you can see areas back here that aren't moving. It's white. It looks like cloud cover, and it's actually snow cover. Look at that.
Yeah.
And I think as the sun angle gets up, it's either evaporating or it's just the angle of the sun doesn't let you. Yeah, I guess the angle of the sun just doesn't let you see it as easily.
Right.
But there is some snowpack up there. And look at the snowpack over here. That's the mountains. So there's a lot of snow out there on the ground. Anyway, I just thought you guys would like to see that. Okay, let's see. Where else was I going to go? I'm going to come back over here. And I see Amy and them out there. Let's take a look at what they got. Amy, where are you now?
We are off of Caskey Lane at Greater Faith Temple Church. The water line is up to the church here, but if you look, Shane's backing up for us, look out across through here. There are mobile homes that are underwater, vehicles underwater over there.
Yeah.
This yellow house right there on the right side of the screen,
Yeah.
the water's all the way up to their back porch.
Man. This is I don't want to say it's record rainfall, but it's up there.
Yeah, it's one of the higher end events we've seen.
Yep. Jesse Reese says, my house is open. You need coffee, but I forgot the coffee creamer. So, okay, yeah, that does me. I can't be there. Okay, Patty Costello said, we had 8.5 inches of rain at my house in Adairsville, Kentucky. I can see that. Ruth Cornelius, I wanted to talk food yesterday, but you were hungry and I didn't want to add to your misery. I baked a lot and had the crock pot going with a new recipe. I tell you, Ruth, what am I going to do with you? Conrad Redding, how frequently do the most reliable models update, Mark? That's a good question.
Most of all the models update, like the GFS, the ECMWF, they update every 6 hours. So, we'll talk about them like that. We'll say the 12Z model, the 18Z model, the 00Z model, and the 06Z model. And that's just depending on the time of day they come out.
Right.
Now, some of the other models that we use for closer range, part of the NAM models and stuff, they update anywhere from every 3 hours to every hour for like the HRRR.
Melissa,
the RA,
go ahead.
Yeah, the RAP also updates every hour, which RAP is rapid refresh.
How did you get to be so smart?
Like you, I've been at this a long time, my friend.
Boy, we have. We've seen and done it all, haven't we? Okay, So
If we haven't seen or done it, it's just because we won't talk about it.
if we haven't done it, we don't need to do it. Still getting a lot of folks liking the stream. I appreciate that. It does help. That helps our numbers as folks go in and hit like on it. Let's see. Deborah said, Melissa, where are you and where is the water at? She says, are we going to be okay? I'm in Michigan. Where are you in Michigan? And we can look at everything for you. Mike Bynum, when does this snowstorm begin? I hear Monday, then it's Tuesday. For us, Mike, it's going to be Tuesday. I don't
Tuesday.
Yeah, I don't think.
What you're hearing about Monday is going to be over in Missouri.
Yeah. Karen Barker Kennedy just tuning in. When is the next possible storm coming? It's going to be here Tuesday afternoon, going into evening, and there is a winter storm watch already issued for the entire region, with heavy snow up to maybe as much as 9 inches.
Yeah. The actual wording on that says at least 4 inches. So that's why we've been saying 4 to 9. So it'll hit somewhere in that range.
Melissa, we're waiting to see where you are in Michigan, and we will go in and see if we can give you some information. I love watching Amy and Shane in their drive around. Mike Bynum, my cheap phone is like old lion coon dog. You just can't trust it. Karen Kennedy says thanks. She's watching over on the David Powell Weather and Wisdom Facebook page. We're continuing to watch Amy and Shane as they check the roads out for everyone. Let's see. I'm trying to see where you are. I recognize it, but I can't place it. Are you, what road are you on, Amy?
We're on Bill Brown Boulevard, back in the industrial park, past Hudamaki. We are coming back up on Hopkinsville Pembroke Road right now.
Okay, very good.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, the bypass.
Yeah.
Again, just a nice, pretty little snow on all the fields and stuff up this way. Probably a good 1.5 to 2 inches on all of it.
Yeah, I think it's not going to go away either because the air is going to get even colder. Isn't that right?
Yep. It's in the process of it now. We're down to 28.7 here in Christian County right now.
Woof.
So the temperature is already starting to drop.
And I'm kind of feeling airish up here, Mark. If you were any kind of friend, you'd go over and punch that thermostat up a tad.
I think I might do that.
Well, we did want to come on and go ahead.
Set it on 72 for you.
That'll work.
Yeah. I'll be right back.
All right. So now that he's gone, what can we do and talk about without Mark? No, I'm just joking. But yeah, I'm kind of looking forward to this snow. I forgot I got Amy and Shane on here with me. All right, so nobody's talking to me. Have y'all just quit liking me? I sure do hate that you're not saying anything to me because, I don't know, I like talking, but I am about to lose my voice. But I'm doing good. Well, I recognize where you guys are now.
Yep, we just made one giant circle.
Yep.
We are back at 41 to 68.
Deborah, I don't know where she is up there in Michigan. She says we're trying to find out. But anyway, Ruth Cornelius says, LOL, you are funny. I guess. Faye Rogers says, thanks, David Mark. And, oh, my goodness, thank you so much, Linda McElrath. Yeah, I'm going to rest my voice a minute. I'm going to pay the bills and talk about our sponsors because they are so important. If it wasn't for the sponsors, I wouldn't even be here right now and doing this stuff for you because it does take some money to operate a system like what we've got here. And Denise Darnell said, if I could get out, I would bring you coffee. I'm drinking Javi, and I'm started on everyday dose. Mike Bynum, how far are you from me, David? You're in Washington, Indiana, so I'm in Hopkinsville, Kentucky, so that's where I am. Blackheart 502, Snow Buddies, I hope everyone is well.
We are. We hope you are too, Gerald.
Yep. Deborah Sale says 121 and 121. Great job, guys. Kevin Plummer, how much snow are we expecting in Clarksville, Tennessee? And Kanika Arnold says, do you think they will have to cancel school basketball games here in Christian County Tuesday afternoon? Maybe not Tuesday afternoon. We'll just have to see what time that stuff gets in here. But maybe able to get to Tuesday games in. We'll see. Faye Rogers. Oh, good grief. I can't even hardly talk. Mark, you're going to have to take over. What was I going to do?
You were going to run some commercials because we still need to pay our bills.
All right. Here's the first. Since we're talking about severe weather, let's take a look at this.
Yep.
What would you do when severe storms with tornadoes threaten you and your family? If you have planned properly, you will have a storm shelter nearby that is strong, safe, and will save your family's life. Mid-South storm shelters provide just that. They blend well with the landscape and are proven lifesavers. When the weather gets severe, have no fear with a Mid-South storm shelter. Call today at 270-725-6020.
You're still muted, Dave.
Okay. Now, you guys should really, if you're thinking about a storm shelter, you should really give those guys a call because they do an excellent job. You saw the quality of those storm shelters. We're going to have an interview on with them here before long, do a little story about weather. And don't y'all stop at Captain D's. You're going to make me hungry. I'm sorry. Man. Okay, I'm not going to look at them. I'm going to look at look at the billboard.
Look at the banner.
Yeah.
Look at the banner.
Yeah, if you got any problem with your roof, and surely you'll know it by now after the storm we got yesterday with the heavy rain, whether it be a commercial or whether it be a residential roof, you got to give Michael Vance a call. At least talk to him, 270-707-ROOF, because Michael Vance has the knowledge he needs. He even taught me some things, so that's pretty good if he can teach me something. But give Michael a call. He won't charge you just to talk to you. So talk to him and see what he can do for you. Also, he owns Lakeside Campground Marina. And there's the website. Visit lakesidecampground.com. You know what? I ought to play that commercial just to make everybody wait for spring. I think I will. Let me find it here. I got it here somewhere. Yeah. Is the hustle and bustle of everyday life getting to you? Now you can enjoy quiet, relaxing days filled with the natural beauty of Kentucky Lake and its abundance of activities. You can find that and more at Lakeside Campground Marina, located on Jonathan Creek on the western shore of Kentucky Lake. They offer a selection of lakefront campground sites and a full-service marina and many other amenities. If you love boating, fishing, or just getting away from it all, visit us online at www.visitlakesidecampground.com. And I don't want to forget my good friend Katie Moyer. Hopefully she's watching. But she has Kentucky Hemp Works, which is another sponsor. And I mean, their stuff is just going out the door. People love that salve she has. So I'll let you take a look at what that is. Anytime my aches and pains act up, I always reach for Kentucky Hemp Works Hip Root Salve. It's easy to use. Just rub it on the affected areas and you will soon notice big relief. You can use it as a moisturizing lip balm or ointment that heals and protects your lips during adverse weather conditions and helps with preventing chapped lips. This amazing Kentucky Hemp Works salve is available in our online store at dpww.shop. Order Well, I should have said order today, and but I tell you what, she's getting a lot of orders in. That is one of our hottest selling items is their hemp root salve. You can find it on our online store at dpww.shop. We got on there. We have not only Katie's stuff, but we have some of our own stuff. We got the koozies and you know, I was surprised, Mark. We're getting orders for I Love David Powell. Now, I don't know why that's happening. I haven't tried to promote that much, but yeah, it's selling pretty good. In fact, we just shipped out some, I think, today or something. But here's some of one of the koozies that, good grief. I'll put it right here so you can see it better, if I can get my hand right. There, it's one of the koozies. Snow Buddies is what it says. And like I said, we got all kinds of stuff on there, so get on and take a look at it. And then we also have shopweatherandwisdom.com, and that's where you'll find some clothing and apparel. We'll have more on that too as time goes by. So let's see, Amy and them kind of busy doing something over there, but anyway, let's see here. What was I going to go? Let's go back to the radar, and now I'm back. Okay, Kanika Arnold says, thank you, Dave Russell. Thank you for all my weather heroes. You're so nice. Jesse Reese says, what next week look like summer weather? No. It's not going to look like summer weather for a little while. Ruth Cornelius is laughing at her. Jesse Reese says, it's next week summer-like weather. Nope. Not going to happen right now. Still getting some folks liking our stream. I appreciate that. That's what the little jumpy face you see right here. I've turned the sound down because it was making it too loud, so we got to figure out how to lower that sound a little bit. Edna Smith says, hello from Marion, Kentucky. Hi, Edna. Good to see you. Shelley Workman says, I need a back rub with that salve. Oh, boy. Yeah, it is some good stuff. It really is. Anyway, let me see what else we got here. Seems like I missed somebody. Leo says, great show. Keep up the amazing work. Be safe, my friends. God bless you all from Lovelessville, Kentucky. Thank you, Leo. I appreciate that a lot. It really does mean a lot when folks say something like that to us. Anita Wright says, do you see another big cold snap coming before spring? That's hard to say. The polar vortex would need to reload first, so, I mean, it could happen. I don't expect it will do much. Chester Reese says, sad, I need warm. I'm tired of being an ice cube. And also, she says, what about the snow cream recipe? Need you to message me it. Okay, if you got a pencil and paper, I'm going to give everybody this snow cream recipe. And I made it this morning. Oh, my goodness. It was so good. So good. But basically, first of all, you need snow. But I usually take some milk and I mix it with evaporated milk. The evaporated milk gives it a taste that's kind of unique. And so evaporated milk or milk in a bowl, and then you need sugar. So the sugar sweetened to your taste, but put plenty of it, and then vanilla flavoring. Now I use the real vanilla flavoring and everything, but it is really good. And then you add the snow into it until it gets to the right consistency, and there you go. You have at it. Oh my goodness, it's so good. I ate too much this morning, so I got a stomach ache, and now it's gone now, but I'm hungry now. So anyway, oh my goodness, my thing here is messing up a little bit. Chelsea Reese says, so 2 cups of sugar. Yeah, probably so. And then the milk to give you the liquid portion of it, and then vanilla flavoring is very important. And you know, the other thing you can do is you can put Hershey's chocolate syrup or any kind of chocolate syrup in. It makes chocolate snow cream. But I'll be honest with you, Dave says white snow only, don't get any yellow snow. I know what he's talking about. But yeah, it's really, really, really good. Yeah, Tammy Tatum says snow cream's not going to help getting warm. Hot chocolate is better. And you could even put that chocolate mix into your snow cream. Sure can. And Deborah Sales says, well, David, we all do love you and Mark and all in the in-house and on the road crew. We need a koozie that says we love David and crew. Yeah, that would work. I don't see why we couldn't do that. I'll have to think about that. Mary Rand Grace, snow cream recipe. Mix evaporated milk or milk in bowl. Needs sugar, vanilla flavoring. Add snow mix until right consistency. Copied from what David said. So she is absolutely correct. Thank you, Mary. I appreciate that. She's over on the Weather and Wisdom page on Facebook. So go over there. She's got the recipe right there. And she can flat out give you that recipe. Let me see here. Amy, do you want me to take that? Okay, I know where you are. Let me go ahead and take you over here real quick. Okay.
All right. We're at the same location we were last night. Road right behind Walgreens.
Right.
Last night, this was completely covered in water. That white truck that you see on the left there, the water was up to the side view mirrors on that.
Right.
So it has went down probably about 5 foot in this area since then.
You can actually drive up in there now, can't you?
Oh yeah.
You can see the water lines on the buildings too.
Yeah. Well, that's good that is dropped somewhat. I'm glad to see that. Maybe those folks can get back in their home. Hopefully it works. Let's see here. Angela Doolin says, David Powell, we really appreciate you guys. Plumbing March says, thanks for getting us prepared. Carol Mathis, WHOP just posted the Christian County EMA forecast. Okay. So did it say something different? Tammy Tatum says she's never tried snow cream. Oh, Tammy. Oh, my goodness. What are we going to do with you? And then Chelsea Reese, the water has went down. That's good. It has. And that's what we're hoping for. We want everybody to be safe. That's important. Linda McElrath says snow cream with favorite coffee mate creamer. Hey, coconut cream. I didn't think about that. You guys are so creative. You really do come up with some good things. Anita Summers, thank y'all for all the updates. Greatly appreciated. You're most welcome.
Yeah. Coconut cream. That would be a very unique flavor.
Oh, it would. I saw where Deborah Sales said, how about cinnamon in it? I bet that would be good too.
Mm-hmm.
Cinnamon snow cream. I never have tried that. That might be pretty good.
Put a little in with that coconut cream. It'd be like the coconut cream cake my mom used to make with Red Hots in it.
Right. Oh, yeah. Anita Summers says, thank y'all for all the updates. Greatly appreciated. We're glad to do it for all of you. One of the things we used to use the Sweet Hots for, is that what it's called? Sweet Hots, the little round cinnamon candies?
Yeah. She always used the heart-shaped ones.
Oh, well, I don't guess it matters as long as the taste is the same.
Right. It just made it prettier.
Let's see here. Chelsea Reese says, Linda, don't tell her on our secret, then we'll not have any left, like the milk and bread. Oh, my goodness. Anita Wright says, caramel? Yeah, that would be good, too. And Deborah Sales says, oh, yes, Mark. Tammy Tatum says, they bouncing off the wall. Oh, my goodness. We had someone subscribe, and it went out before I could get over here to see it. Doggone it. Well, thank you for whoever subscribed. I appreciate that. You have joined the tribe, and you're now a part of the Weather and Wisdom tribe, and we certainly are glad to have you. Red Hearts, that's a good one. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Don Lord says, I've used coffee creamer for snow cream. I didn't have milk, so coffee creamer was the substitute. Well, you kind of have to have something for the liquid, though, I would think.
Mm-hmm.
Alicia Maxwell, oh my, the coconut creamer. Adding that to my grocery pickup for tomorrow. Well, I hope we get the snow. I mean, I tell you something else you can do is cut bananas up in it. And it is really good because you have like a banana. Yeah. It's almost like a banana homemade ice cream or something. It's really good. So I've tried it about every way. Actually, I've got so many different recipes. I'm thinking about putting it in a little booklet, and I don't know, we'll put it on sale or something. I will think of something. But yeah, that sounds really good. I'm gonna have to try that coconut creamer. That does sound good. We used to take those Red Hots, the candy, the little cinnamon candy, or my mom did, and she would, when we get cucumbers that get too big, she'd peel them and she'd put them in canning jars and she'd can them, and she'd put the Red Hots in there with it. And so when it came out, it was like candied cucumbers that were cinnamon. Oh my gosh, I could eat those like they're going out of style. But yeah, I haven't had any since my mom passed away, but I need to try that sometime. Okay, so Amy, how's it going out there?
Going pretty good. All the roads look good so far.
Okay, let's see. Where have we? You've been up north, you've been east, and you've been kind of to the west. So where are you headed now? South?
Right now, we're just kind of traveling the boulevard.
Okay.
Not really any intentions of going anywhere in particular.
All right. Well, we've been on about 2 hours, and we're talking about red hot pickles. Oh, they're so good. I wish y'all knew. Deborah Sales, she says, wow, David, that sounds good. They are. They are really good. Let the cucumbers get big to where you don't have to cut them up in salads or nothing. Then peel them and cube them up and put them in a jar and can them with the red hots in them. Oh, second to none. So anyway. Well, guys, I think, I don't know, Shane, Amy, y'all want to stay out a while? Or you're going to come back in?
I think we're going to head back in. We've got to get some preparations going for this upcoming system we got going. Plus, we both got to work tomorrow, so we need to get some grocery shopping done.
Yeah, that's right. Bread and milk alert. I'm going to have to figure out, we're going to have to figure a slogan out. We'll get Shane to help us put it on here, and I can hit bread and milk alert, that kind of thing.
Yep, with an alarm on it.
Yeah, Ruth Cornelia says, my sister put them Red Hots in my favorite tea mixture. It's really good. I bet it is. Those Red Hots are things you just kind of overlook in the store, because they are little cinnamon bites of candy. Mm-hmm. But they are so good in so many different recipes. Deborah Sill says, I look forward to rain gauges, hopefully. Deborah, I'm going to have to figure out, Amy was going to check in the rain gauges, weren't you, Amy?
Yes, that is on my to-do list this week. We're going to try to find some where we can put our logo on it and get those in the store pretty quick.
Yeah, I don't even have one. I'd like to have one of those. We've got some, I don't know, we've got some giveaways we found somewhere that somebody gave us. We've got a bunch of rain gauges in there. We usually give them out to the school kids that come in for the field trips. But anyway, Kim Barnett says, thanks everyone for what you do. So we'll hang on a little bit longer till Amy and Shane get a little closer. As long as I beat them out the door, that's the main thing. What time is it anyway, Mark? I don't even know what time it is.
It is 4:28.
Oh, man, it's getting late. I'm going to turn into a pumpkin. Well, not a pumpkin. I'm going to turn into something. Yeah. Tracy, go ahead.
We do have T-shirts available. They are not in our normal shop. They are at shopweatherandwisdom.com.
And we're going to have some more designs. Yeah, we're going to have some more designs for that, too. I've got to get with him. I was supposed to have gotten with him the past week. He had the flu, and then we got tied up with all this weather. So anyway, Deborah Sales says, hey, Dave. Why does that sound familiar?
Yeah.
Let's see here. Ruth Cornelius, thank all of you for your work and updates. And Tracy Rainey says she wants one. Yeah, I would really like to get all those things under one storeroom, but we'll see. There's some things I'm going to have to work with the supplier and everything on, but we're working on it. But it's going to be nice.
Hey, David, we actually did get the T-shirt site linked over to the dpww.shop.
Oh, really? So they can go to dpww.shop and order it?
Yep, so they can go straight to dpww.shop. Right there on the home page, it says,
Okay.
click here for our apparel, and it will take them straight over to the other site.
Oh, great.
Excellent.
Yeah,
Excellent.
thank you, Amy. That's why I keep Amy around. She is so doggone good at everything she does. You can't do without her, you know. And plus, if I get out of line, she has a big old fist, and she says, anyway. No, Amy is
Yeah.
very sweet. She does a good job. Chelsea Reese says, "How's the courthouse parking lot?" I think had gone down too, hadn't it, Amy?
I believe it has, but we are about half a mile away from there. We'll drop by and check it out.
Okay.
I came by there on my way in. It was the river was back down out of the parking lot. It was still high, but it was out of the parking lot.
So Deborah
So
Sales,
it's good to go.
Yeah, Deborah Sales says that's good, great news, Amy, on the link. And Tammy Tatum says Hustle Drive, oh Hurst
No,
Drive, Hurst Drive.
That's where they were just looking at, wasn't it?
I don't know. Let's see.
Hurst Drive, Amy.
Hey, we haven't been over to Hurst Drive yet today. Let's see here. Give me just a second. We're about 3 miles away from there. We could drive over there and check it.
Well, let's.
That's off of Powell Lane over there.
Okay.
We still got a lot of viewers on with us. Hey, I appreciate that, guys. I appreciate you sticking with us. You know, we've tried to show you this feature here is the where we have, I call them the road warriors, but they do our road conditions. Whenever we have adverse weather that would affect travel, we try to get out when we can to show you what it looks like, what the roads look like, so you don't have to get out there. And anyway, so Amy, why don't you throw up your Cash App, and I'll explain to them a little bit about that. Amy has a Cash App that I don't normally ask for money from you guys, but if you get a chance and you want to just help them a little bit by throwing some a little money to help them with their expenses, because they do this without pay. They pay for the gas out of their own pockets, and so if you want to donate to the Cash App, Amy's got it right there on the screen. Feel free to, and she will be thankful for it. But that's up to you guys, and we're going to continue doing it, whether it's done or not. And I appreciate you. Sunny161 says she's multitasking. She's feeding horses, but I guarantee you she's got us on there somewhere close by, because she is a loyal woman. But as I said, there's Amy's Cash App. If you, I don't know how that works. I've never used anything like that, but all that does is to help them offset their expenses for going out and doing this and making sure everybody gets to see the roadways. So I've kind of had them up pretty much running the whole time. You all right there, Mark? Okay, he's coughing up. Anyway. This is kind of neat, like you're riding in the car with them.
Yep. Just riding around, checking everything out.
Yeah. But I am kind of interested about the snow. I'm going to be anxious to see how it works. Tammy Tatum, we old school kids today don't know what it is. She's talking about, I think, hot toothpicks.
Yeah, I remember those.
Yeah, I do
Cinnamon
too.
toothpicks.
Yep. Cinnamon is a good all-around herb. You know, Mark, run out there and wave at them as they go by. If you want to know where,
It's about good, couldn't I?
yeah, if you want to know where the weather office is, where we're located, it's coming up here on the left, and it's right down that street. Well, I don't. No. Heck, I done lost
Already
track of
went
what-
past it,
Yeah, we
Dave.
done gone past it. But anyway, somewhere up in there. Eric Breaks says, I hope the roads look this good on Wednesday. Yeah, you're right. You
Yeah,
are right.
I kind of have a feeling they may not, but be nice if they did.
Yeah. Deborah Sales says, I think yesterday they drove 240 miles for 9 hours. They did. They were
Yep.
out in all that heavy rain and everything. So yeah, if you get a chance to donate to the Cash App, that would be really nice to do that. But if you don't, then like I said, we're going to continue to do what we're doing anyway, regardless. Chelsea Reese says, hey, you forgot David Mark.
They forgot to pick us up on their way through.
Oh, okay, now I got it. Thank you, Chelsea. Yeah, that's really funny. Ruth Cornelius says, I remember those red hot toothpicks. Yeah.
It almost looks like they've expanded that watch area down to western Tennessee. It goes from Memphis
Yes,
now
I do. Yeah, they
all the
have.
way up to Nashville.
So they have, that watch has now been expanded down into western Tennessee now.
Yeah. And all over northeast Arkansas and up to the northwest corner of Arkansas. So they've extended it to the south a bit.
Well, that could mean an increase in snowfall amounts for us.
It could.
Tammy Tatum says, up by Great Oaks. Amy. David Braswell Mitchell says, cinnamon works great to open up sinuses. We sure can come up with some good ideas on here.
Absolutely.
We've got a good, knowledgeable group. Deborah Sales says, our friend Dave was briefly on, said he was getting snow. Yeah, I did. What do they got up there, Mark? What's going on with Dave's area?
It's the same little system that came through and gave us about our 2 inches of snow this morning that has continued to move off to the east. And now it's up over West Virginia and eastern Kentucky,
Ruth Cornelius says,
southeastern Ohio.
Ruth Cornelius says, cinnamon is a good warming herb. That's why it is good. Also good for the heart. You know, there's 2 different kinds of cinnamon. There is the, and I don't know what the difference was. One of them was better than the other, but I can't remember. You have to look it up. Jesse Reese says, I feel like I'm going on a trip in my favorite rocket ship. It does kind of neat. It's kind of neat just sitting here riding along with Amy and Shane. We ought to call this the Amy and Shane Ride Along Show.
Yeah.
They're traveling roads that you guys get to see or travel whenever you want and get out, but at least you get to see what it's like so that you don't have to get out there and see. Tracy Runyon says the cinnamon they use at Cinnabon is awesome. Amy says cinnamon and cassia. What's cassia? What's sea lion? Ruth Cornelius says sea lion is the best. Y'all talking over my head now. Amy says cinnamon is more delicate. Cassia is more bold. Ooh, I like it. And then Deborah Sales says peppermint oil in hot coffee will open sinuses and taste great. Man, y'all. All right, we're gonna have to get this road thing done so I can go home and get something to eat.
Absolutely.
I'm just joking. Adam French is on with us. He has liked the stream. Hey, Adam. Steve Brown, what is the current snow accumulation forecast? Well, Steve, I need to know about where you're located. I'm assuming you're in the Hopkinsville, Christian County area. Wait a minute. I think you're over around Auburn, I believe, aren't you?
Just about anywhere you go, even over that way, we're looking at least 4 inches and probably upwards closer to 9.
Yeah, I think Steve was on with us last night, if I remember correctly. I'm glad to see that you made it okay.
Yep. He says he's in Auburn.
Yep, that's right. So, yeah, Steve, you're going to be looking. I mean, you're up in the winter storm watch as well. Even though that was issued by the local weather service office, you're looking at somewhere around. I'm going to say 6 inches or so. Donna, we have not. And don't think we ain't going to get headed that way when this thing's over. Corey Duncan, you know that's how Reed Timmer came famous when he left us all sitting in the car during the hurricane. Yes, I was one of them.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, one of our peoples does some work with Reed Timmer. She's going to get him to come by here one of these days. So we may have surprise guests. We got a lot of surprise guests we're fixing to bring up one of these days. Steve Brown says, no school this week. Yeah, you're probably right. Linda McElris, I'm so enjoying seeing these roads. I used to travel when I was working home health.
Mm-hmm.
It is kind of neat. Jesse Reese says, David, what are you cooking tonight? I don't know yet. I just don't know. Oh, Amy, where do you get your oils? I like the organic food grade oils, is what Deborah Sell asked. So, Amy, it's a question to you. That is a pretty snowfall, though, isn't it?
It is.
Lisa Taylor says, hey, thanks for your good work and updates. I appreciate that, Lisa. She's watching over on the David Powell Weather and Wisdom Facebook page. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Now, today, this was a wet snow.
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am.
Don't call me a sir.
I know. You scared me. I had to jump, man. I thought the snake had bit me. Huh? You're breaking. I tell you what. Talk to me on Rapid Radio. I can put it up there where everybody can hear you.
Alrighty, you got me better here?
Absolutely. I got you. Go ahead.
All right, so for those that were asking about Hurst Drive, we are at the stop sign for Hurst Drive and Oakhurst. Hurst Drive is still completely underwater.
Well, all righty then. That sounds good.
Yeah, we see that.
Deborah Sell had a question for you. Where do you get your oils, like the organic food grade oils?
And she answered her in the chat.
Oh, okay. All right. So Lisa Taylor says, hey, thanks for your good work and updates. And she says, yes, it is very pretty. Cora Duncan says she gets her virgin oil from Israel. And Lisa Taylor says, are we getting more snow? Yes, we are, Lisa. And we'll be in here on Tuesday afternoon or evening. Hey, Carol. She says, husband and I are enjoying seeing parts of Hoptown we have never seen. We do most all of our shopping there. I'm glad to hear that, Carol. I'm glad to see you on here, too. She's coming to us over on the David Powell Weather and Wisdom Facebook page, and appreciate you being there with us. Tracy Runyon says, call Amy, sir. Remember to salute her. Oh, me. Kanika Arnold is laughing. So is Linda McElrath. And Corey Duncan says, that looks cold. Let's see here. Tammy Tatum says, and Millbrook area. I think y'all went through there, though, didn't you, Amy?
We have not yet, but we'll take that right back to ops.
Okay, sounds good. Tammy, we're doing an awful lot for you, girl. Corey Duncan says, on the snow.
She said that's when she was saying that looks cold.
Oh. Deborah Sales says, thanks, Amy. I'll look them up. So, like I said, we've been discussing, and this is what we do sometimes. If you're on this stream here, we all become friends because we're on here a lot together. We spent all day yesterday together, and now we spent part of the day today together. It's like we've become old friends, and we are friends. And so we do have things where you can, I think we're called Thunder Buddies if it's been storming, Snow Buddies if it's been snowing, Snow Thunder Buddies. I don't know if it thunders while it snows, I guess. But anyway, it's all in fun, and sometimes go ahead.
And if we're flooding, we're puddle paddle buddies.
Yeah, puddle paddle buddies. If you that's if you got a paddle to paddle. Never mind. You know what I mean.
Yeah.
So where is this? Is this the Millbrook area now, Amy?
Yes, we are now on Millbrook, just turned off of Powell Lane, headed towards Country Club.
Okay. Ruth Cornelius, the other chat is over on YouTube. David Powell Weather and Wisdom channel on YouTube. Just go to YouTube, do a search, and it'll pop right up. And you can join the stream there, and hopefully you will subscribe to us because that will help us get the... Amy says, I think we should be called the Live Stream Dream Team.
I like it.
Linda McElrath, Puddle Stomping Buddies. Good grief. Ruth Cornelius is laughing. Shelley Worman, I'm not going there, David. Me either. I'm not either. I'm going to be quiet and nice. But Ruth, yeah, I was telling you, you can go over to the YouTube channel and be sure to subscribe to it. That will help us. And you can also hit the notification button. Hopefully it will notify you when we're going to go live. And it does help us with YouTube to help buy this equipment that you're looking at this stuff on. And we can continue bringing these services to you. Deborah Sale, who said they get their oils from Israel? Let's see. That was well, I can't find it. I think the stream has already gone past where that was.
Yeah. That may have been on the Facebook side of it because I didn't see that come up on the YouTube chat.
Shelley Woman says we're up over 6,000 now. I appreciate that, Shelley. Yeah, we hit that benchmark sometime last night.
Yeah.
Deborah Sales says, I still like soggy bottom buddies in the rain. Tammy Tam said they said flooded in that area. Ruth Cornelius says, but not chat. Yeah, I mean, you should be able to see the chat over there too, shouldn't you, Mark? If you go over and subscribe to the channel.
Yeah.
That's what I thought. Tracy Rainier, can I get the t-shirt signed? I will be glad to do that. Yeah, I will. Deborah says, okay, thanks for checking. Carol Mathis, I'm watching you on YouTube channel on my TV and commenting on my phone, Facebook. I've not figured out how to see chat on the TV. Yeah, that's kind of a strange thing. I have seen chat on my TV, but I can't remember how I did it. That's when I'm just watching the replay or something. I know where she's at now. Corey Duncan said 8 died last night in the state of Kentucky because of the floods. Yeah, I did see that. That is absolutely terrible.
Mm-hmm.
Tammy Tatum said, didn't look flooded to me. And then she says, now Dave's going to get a big hit. Deborah Sells says she cast to her TV also. I hadn't thought about that. I bet that'd be good. But you know what? You got to figure out how to do all that stuff. And I'm just, to be honest with you, I'm so saddled with all the technology around me right now. I've got I've got 5 monitors in front of me right now. And every one of them has something going on. I have one with the live stream. I have one with the radar. I have one with the chat on Facebook. I have another one with all the chat. Now, wait a minute. Okay. Corey Duncan says, David's singing is awesome. You haven't heard me sing. Okay. Tracy Runyon says, yawning is contagious, David. I know that's the reason I did it, just to aggravate you. They're getting close, Mark.
Yeah, I see that.
So we can probably go ahead and start shutting it down.
All righty.
So, anything you would like to say? And does anybody want to say anything to me before we leave, or Mark, either one, before we leave? Oh, okay, Cora, I understand. She's on Facebook. She had. Okay, everyone. Mark, go ahead and try closing it out. Tracy Runyon says, many thanks as always. Thank you all very much. Thanks for joining us today. I really appreciate it. You know, I love you guys, and I'm looking forward to seeing you again. Our next update is going to be Tuesday, right, Mark?
Yeah, we should be on Tuesday to get everybody well versed and well prepared for what's coming Tuesday afternoon, Tuesday evening.
Yeah, Allegra Pace says, hi guys, just getting on. Been looking for that groundhog all day. Jackie Mathis says, get some rest. And Susan Denny Hester says, I just got on. What's the weather for Tuesday morning? We need to travel to Bowling Green. Tuesday morning, you'll probably be okay, but we're under winter storm watch. And so you don't want to stay up there all day because you need to get back before the snow starts, which I think will be sometime Tuesday afternoon. Debbie Pritchett says, thank you for the updates. Donna Lord says, I will see you again. Karen Dunning says, give me hearts. Donna Lord's laughing. Amy Crabtree says, thank you all for being here with us yet again. We truly appreciate all your support. Eric Briggs says, bye until Tuesday. Good to see you, Eric. Kim Barnett says, will Callaway County get a big snow this time? I do believe he will. So I think we're all going to be getting some plentiful snow. We'll see how it is. We'll give you another update on Tuesday when we come back on. Corey Duncan, when do you think of the move into Kentucky? I think it will be Tuesday afternoon. Susan Denny Hester is thanking me. Carol Mathis says, thanks again. Allegra Pace says, bye, guys. Great job. Get some much needed rest. And Linda McElrath is waving at me, and I love you guys to pieces. We will see you again soon on Tuesday. So Kim Barnett says, thank you. Anything you want to say finally, Mark? Or you done said it, didn't you?
Nope.
Okay.
I was just going to tell everybody to be safe. Watch out for slick spots in the mornings, as the wet spots probably will freeze overnight. Other than that, we will see you Tuesday.
All right. And not only that, if I don't see you here, I'll see you here.
Bye.